Hey Cloutcast listeners, if you want to see our final tier list from the end of this video, check the description or check the end of the video. It'll be in both those places. Anyways, buckle up for the long episode, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cloutcast. I am Ben, and I am joined with my co-hosts Griffin, Finn, and Levi. Almost forgot their names there. This is episode 11, I think? 11?
Yes.
Right? Yes, this is episode 11. This is going to be our special episode that we were going to have for number 10, but due to time constraints, we had to push it back to this one. So this episode will be half an hour longer than the rest of them. So hope you guys look forward to that. And we also have something else special planned for this episode, different from what we usually do, talking about, random topics. Someone else want to explain that?
Today, we are going to be making a tier list for every single Pokemon. That's right, you heard me. Every single one.
It's gonna be really fun, I think. This is an idea that I have been super looking forward to for a really long time.
Yeah, things may get heated. You may have a different opinion than us.
They absolutely will.
But just know, if you have any comments about our tier list, feel free to send me an email. As I mentioned, I check the email every day. Leave a comment on the YouTube video. For those listening on Spotify, I highly recommend just checking us out on YouTube, because you can see our cool Discord profile pictures, and I'll be posting a picture of the tier list. And yeah, it'll be easier to look at the tier list as we're going. But yeah, either way, we'll do our best to make it so it's listener friendly rather than just YouTube. So. All right.
Okay, I'm so excited for this, you guys. Okay, so first off, I see. So this is how you can add a new row. Okay.
So someone should explain the tiers first, because obviously they can't see it.
Right.
So
Levi, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the essential tiers are from best to worst, S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. But we also have a row on the top that's dedicated to like one specific Pokemon for each of us to be our favorite, and we also have a nobody cares tier below the F tier, kind of like for things we can't really decide on, or maybe there's a Pokemon family that's all really similar, or just something we just can't really decide on a tier for.
Right.
Yeah.
So stuff I can't. We're just gonna have to do it, honestly.
It's just gonna have to come as we go.
It's gonna come naturally.
All right, so
I'm ready to start. If you guys are, I think that number 001 in the Pokédex is a serious classic, Bulbasaur. I think he's got to be S personally. Well, do we want to do favorite first, or should we do S first?
Let's knock out our favorites.
All right.
Okay. So obviously, my favorite Pokemon is Espeon. So
yeah,
that's just gonna go in the favorites. What about you guys, though?
Who else? Someone else want to go first?
To tell you the truth, I can't even really think of one specific Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
For a really long time.
It's between Umbreon and Suicune and
Well, pick one you want that no one else can diss.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll just go. Mine is Amoonguss.
Oh,
dude,
baby!
legendary.
Ever since I had an Amoonguss in our playthrough of what was it, Blaze Black and Volt White?
Yeah.
I love Amoonguss. It's so funny how he's got the little Pokeballs on him, and he's a mushroom. His name's Amoonguss, and there's Fungus, Amoonguss. I don't know.
I love it.
I just for some reason have a really weird love for that Pokemon. So.
Right.
Dude, I might have to do Probopass after that too. Probopass saved me.
Is that the one you're doing?
No.
Okay. So, which one, Levi?
Let's just go with Suicune. That's a safe answer for me.
Suicune is definitely such a classic
cool.
Pokemon. I've always really liked Suicune, honestly.
For sure.
All right.
And then mine, I think most, or you three know it. It's Jirachi. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
Jirachi is awesome.
Dude, there's
Jirachi's
so many
dope.
Pokemon. Holy.
I know,
shit.
dude. This is literally there's so many. Like, I mean, I think maybe we should. I don't know.
This
we'll
might have
see.
to be divided into
Yeah,
like 2
we'll
parts.
see how long this goes. We'll see how long this goes.
we can just
We'll cross
can't
that bridge
talk
when we
too
get to
long.
it.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can't talk
do
too
that.
long about each. We'll just have to like quickly, not quickly, but just try and
I
indulge.
think I just feel like that's not gonna happen. I feel like with so many
Maybe we-
Pokemon we could
maybe
talk
we
for
can-
way too long.
Maybe we can get Kanto.
Yeah,
we
we can
can-
try to do Kanto, maybe Johto. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see how long it goes. Once we get
Right.
to an hour and a half, we'll see how far we've gotten.
Yeah. Okay. How about we
Yeah.
start
And
those?
maybe yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur, he's S for me. I don't know about you guys though.
I mean, I don't know if Bulbasaur's S, but it's definitely like, I'd say it's like B for me. Because you can't, it's not like there's anything wrong with Bulbasaur, but you know.
Right. I think that when I first played Pokemon, okay, well, this was like before, like obviously I had used Bulbasaur in the past, like in the original games or whatever, but then like when I was playing Pokemon X, I got a Bulbasaur and I used it, and he was like one of my favorite Pokemon
me
I've ever
too.
used. So I fell in love with that Pokemon, and I only used Mega Venusaur. I don't know. I mean, Bulbasaur just really feels like not only he's such a classic, I just think he's so fucking cute too.
I agree.
But we're gonna have to see like what constitutes an S, like as we continue, because
Yeah.
I don't know honestly. For now, I'll say that he's an S in my opinion. But what about you and Ben and Levi?
I'd say B probably. I'd say the lowest I'd put it is C. The highest is probably A. So I think B is a good.
I
Gotcha.
agree.
B is what I
Gotcha.
think.
What about you, Ben?
I'd say either A or B. It's fun with me.
So it seems like you guys are all saying B. So that's fine, honestly. Like I think that he's a great Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be subject to change maybe.
Yeah,
throughout
I
this,
mean,
so.
as we continue, Ivysaur is probably a little lower, but I still
I'd
do
agree.
like him.
He's in Smash.
That is
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think Ivysaur is one of the ones where like I don't know if I want to rate. It's just kind of like it's in between, and it's not super like different from. It's just such like a middle between. I don't know. I don't really want to rate it. I'd rather just spend more time on Bulbasaur, Venusaur.
I guess I
I
get
get
that, but at the same time, they did put Ivysaur in Smash, and so I do kind of like
Yeah.
it has some merit for that. Like for Charmeleon, I have no opinion of Charmeleon, but I kind of do. I admittedly kind of do like Ivysaur.
Okay. I'm gonna put Charmeleon and no one cares then.
That's fair. I think I
mean-
really don't give a shit about Charmeleon.
I think Ivysaur is like C. I don't
Yeah.
want to put D because it's a cool Pokemon, but like I said, it just feels like
I think
feels-
C is adequate, honestly.
yeah. For
Like,
me, it feels like they took. Sorry for interrupting, but they took
No, you're
Bulbasaur
fine.
and then they had a design for Venusaur, and they're like, okay, how can we make like a middle evolution for that? And that's how they came
Right.
with Venusaur.
I
So-
guess I get that. Yeah.
It adds a little more to the design, but it's just that Bulbasaur is so iconic.
Oh, Bulbasaur is a very iconic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So C
fair.
works
So
for me.
C is fine, I think.
Yeah. Venusaur.
We're not doing megas, right?
I don't think so. unless you
Venusaur's
guys
and
want-
Mega we don't have to rate. It's so
Yeah.
similar to
Yeah.
normal Venusaur.
I mean, Venusaur. I don't know. I think Bulbasaur is peak of that evolution, but
I see. I think they're equal, personally. I like
That's
them
what I would
both.
put personally.
Yeah. So we
I
say
mean,
Venusaur B.
yeah.
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 Charmander's quite
Charmander is
iconic as well.
probably like A or B for me.
Yeah.
Well,
Charmander has such a special place in my heart. That was my
Like-
first starter, so
yeah, like I think at this point I like Bulbasaur better than Charmander, but I recognize that he is very iconic. Charmander, and I like Charmander a lot, so
Yeah. I'm fine with putting it either A or B.
Works for me.
like everyone name like one tier. We'll take the average.
I'm gonna say B.
Okay.
I'll say B.
B works.
Cool. We'll do that.
But like, are we gonna like put like it's B tier, but like would we put it above Bulbasaur? You know, like are we doing that kind of thing, or just sticking in a B tier?
I
Do
don't
we
think
have
so.
that kind of
I don't-
time
don't
to
think
do
we should.
that?
I think
Okay.
when there's like we could do that when it comes to a serious decision.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. But right now we'll just say like they're all around the same.
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
So we already did Charmeleon, Charizard.
Charizard has to be like A.
I say A.
I want to say A, but when you, I love Charizard, but has been beaten to death. by
Personally,
Pokemon.
That is
I
true.
like I
So
said,
iconic.
I mean, I like Venusaur better than Charizard again, but I'm just biased. Like
right.
that's just, but it is a favorites tier, so it's supposed to be about bias, though. I would
Yeah.
put Charizard maybe B. Honestly, I think he's equal with Venusaur. But what do you guys think?
Personally, I'd probably off the top of my head I'd say A, but B like sounds pretty good to me.
I'd say A.
It's not like a huge difference to me.
A or B?
I say
Finn, what do you
A.
think? Okay, I mean that's fair. Honestly,
That's
like,
cool.
It is
I
Charizard, right?
Yeah, exactly. I love the Pokemon, but like, if it wasn't shoved in my face whenever I played a Pokemon game, it would be
That
higher,
is.
Yeah.
you know.
That is true.
Yeah. So Charizard Megas, yes or no? What are we doing?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? We can do the Charizard Megas. I think that's
I think-
fine.
What do you guys think about Charizard X?
I think it's
Um,
A. I mean, I really like it
Dude,
actually.
that Pokemon
Personally-
looks so cool.
Personally, I'd say if we're doing Charizard A, I'd put X in S. That's just
Yeah,
me
I
personally.
mean that is some peak
down for
Pokemon
that.
design. It is some
Yeah.
peak like. I know it's
I'd-
Charizard, it's overrated, whatever, but I actually think it's dope, honestly.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I used to not like Charizard or even either of its megas, but it's really growing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then Charizard Y is kind of like,
Nah. It's alright. I mean
Charizard Y is D. I mean, I prefer Charizard Y, like obviously, like in battle, but because
I mean,
Charizard X isn't
right.
that good. But
I think it's
design-wise-
D or C, honestly. I don't really care for Charizard Y very much.
it just looks like we made normal Charizard look like a little bit cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just where did we put X and S or A?
X is an S, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I guess that's fair. It's like not the thing is like I don't know like if S tier should be like Pokemon that we like. Do you guys feel any special connection to Charizard X, or do you just think it
I
looks
mean-
cool?
I just think it looks dope.
Like that's really the only thing. So is it S tier?
Ah,
Do we need to make an SS tier?
Maybe
Or
we
a
should
plus tier?
We have
because
so many tiers.
we're only saying Charizard X is S off of design, but none of us have any connection to it really.
right.
So I feel like S should be reserved for connection Pokemon. Like I think it's cool. I think it's A. But if you guys want to put an S, I really don't give a shit. It's just up to you.
I like that idea you just came up with.
Okay. So you guys think it's A or S?
Okay.
Okay. So we
Okay.
can
It works.
A. I'm not trying to like be a dictator. I'm just
No,
saying.
no.
I think like I want to reserve S for shit like Probopass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we all don't have like a connection to Probopass, like I still think I don't know.
I
I don't know.
Pokemon anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
What about
Charizard
Y?
Y.
It's a D for me. It's just
Me too.
it's
Or don't care. It's up to
I have
you.
it in C personally, but
I'd put it in B or C personally.
okay. We'll put it in C.
Okay, sure.
Squirtle.
Squirtle is a god.
Squirtle's my favorite of the three original. Like
Squirtle is
first
a
one.
god.
So
I think he's at least B.
I'd put him in A personally.
Personally, I'd put him in B.
I think he's a solid, very solid B.
I'm leaning
Right.
towards B as well.
So let's just do B. B works.
Yeah.
We're just taking the average again.
War Turtle. I don't know.
What turtle is don't
I don't
care
really
for
know if I
me,
have an
I'm not gonna
opinion.
lie.
I've always kind of thought Wartortle's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like in the anime and shit, I kind of thought he was.
That's
cool
that's
too,
what I
anyway.
think of when I
Yeah,
think of War Turtle.
on that little beach and where they like go to the island or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
think
Yeah.
of War
I don't know. I
Turtle.
think it's interesting. I think they definitely could have made it a boring, but they kind of gave it this cool like
Yeah,
fluffy tail and like
yeah, I kind of
The
think it's
ears.
cool in a
yeah,
way.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what are we putting it in?
I'd say-
Personally,
Probably be C though.
me it's C or B.
Yeah,
C.
yeah, I'll put it in
it's
C.
fine. C is fine. Poor Charmeleon. He's like the only Kanto starter that I don't give a shit about.
A lot of the middle evolutions. So
Yeah, that's just gonna
I don't
happen.
really care for a lot of them.
Right.
Blastoise.
Don't care about Mega Blastoise for one thing, but
Mega
I don't
Blastoise
know.
don't care about.
Yeah,
you
Mega
guys do.
Mega Blastoise is just trying to appeal to like Americans. And loving
Yeah.
food
It
and
was
cannons.
cool when it came out to me, but like
Right.
after that year, I stopped caring about it.
And then regular Blastoise is fine, but it's not.
I really like Blastoise, but I don't know. I like it more than Venusaur personally, but I don't know if I like it more than Charizard.
That's
So
fair.
I'd say it's B. It's cool, but it's not like.
I'd say it's B. I'd say it's pretty solid B.
I'm cool with B.
Yeah, I don't think it deserves to be up with like Charizard.
all right, Caterpie.
Caterpie is
Caterpie.
S tier. I mean, honestly, I'd put it like B just because I think it's such a classic.
It is a classic. It's a classic bug, you know.
I know, like literally. I mean, like Weedle, maybe not so much. Like, I mean, it is a classic bug, but like I've always liked Caterpie better.
I think Caterpie.
Yeah, agreed.
So I'd put it B. What do you guys think?
Personally, I'd put it C, but
That's
cool with
fair,
B.
actually. I guess that's fair.
What are you thinking, Ben?
I'd say B, personally.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking C with Levi.
I see.
Ooh, we need a tiebreaker.
God, I
Nose
don't
goes-
feel like.
Oh.
I mean, what do you guys think about like when you think about it's like shiny, for example? I mean, it has like a
What does it
cool
even
shiny.
look like?
It's golden.
It's golden.
Oh, I forgot. That is true.
So like we can incorporate that if we have like a tie.
Let's throw it in B.
Yeah, I'll agree
Okay.
with that.
All right. I just think it's
Metapod.
too classic.
Yeah.
Metapod.
Metapod. Fucking
I want to put Metapod in A. Now, if you want, I'm like dead ass. Like
It's like literally it has like a fucking cocoon with an eye.
I don't know if you guys ever watched Smosh growing up, but when I was like 10, 11, like that was my shit. And I always remember the Pokemon in real life videos, and the
I do remember
Charizard versus
Yeah.
the Charizard versus the Metapod. That was so funny to me when I
Yeah.
was little.
Those
And
were
then
cool.
Griffin, I don't know if you remember this, but when we were on Pocket Pixels and I was normal gym leader for like, or normal bug, whatever it was.
Oh, right.
I tried to get you to give me the Metapod with an EV8.
I like Metapod. Like, I think it's in B at least, honestly.
I'm fine with putting
B or-
it in B. but-
Probably B or C.
I'd probably go with
love
like
the B's here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd probably go
I
with
just-
C or D because
I just
don't know if
can't-
they're Metapod,
I
but
can't bring myself to put things. I just love Pokemon too much.
I'm okay with if you put it in C. Just I don't want to flood the B tier.
I mean, I don't care about flooding. I don't think that we should be worried about that.
no, I don't think we should. I don't know if we really need an E tier. I feel like we have too many tiers, but who knows?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we're gonna need the E tier.
I think so.
I think there's gonna be Pokemon that like we don't like, but we can't bring ourselves to like put it all the way in F.
Right, because we have like the no one cares, which is more just like unrated because we're
Like
like
miscellaneous
really-
kind of.
Yeah, we don't really like. We don't necessarily hate it, but we don't really like it either.
Yeah.
It's not like F, whereas F will be like, God, this thing.
We
is
don't want to spend time on it.
abhorrent.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Butterfree though. Oh wait, Metapod is C. Metapod is C.
I agree.
C's cool.
I think Butterfree's iconic.
I think Butterfree is probably A, honestly. I mean, could you put Butterfree higher than like Charmander and Bulbasaur though?
I don't.
I
think so.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I
B
think
is the ceiling for
think
Butterfree to
I
me.
put it in B.
I think it's B. I think it's very solidly B.
Yeah.
What about you, Finn?
I agree.
Okay. Weedle is a C, I think.
Weedle's a
Weedle.
D to E for me.
Yeah, we
I don't like that entire family.
Dude, I have
I
PTSD
think
of
Weedle's
fucking
cool.
Weedle's poisoning.
Oh,
me.
that is
Dude,
fair,
oh my
actually,
gosh.
But like, I think he just looks so dumb, and like that's why I like him. His
Yeah.
stupid little face.
Okay, we'll put him in C.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
I mean, if you guys actually want to put him in C, like D is fine. It's
No,
Weedle.
no.
If you put Weedle in C, I think Kakuna should go
Kakuna
in
is
D.
D. Kakuna is
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
a D.
I don't really care for Cocoon at all.
Kakuna is just kind of a Pokemon that exists. That's
Right.
but
Yeah.
there's some guy out there that is his favorite Pokemon, and we just dissed Kakuna.
Oh,
bro.
guaranteed.
Like for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, but like think about what type of person that is. Like, can you
A
imagine
bug
if you're
catcher.
Bug catcher.
Bug catcher Bob. Can you imagine if you're at like a gathering or something like that, and you're like, oh yeah, I heard you like Pokemon. Like, oh, what's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, mine's Kakuna. Like, think about all the thoughts of that person, like, all the
Right.
judgments you're making.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kakuna has a cool name, especially with how it's
Does.
spelled, but like that's all it has going for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So with Beedrill, I personally think Beedrill's cool. I wouldn't put it as high as Butterfree, but
Beedrill's C or D for sure.
I'd probably put it in C personally.
I agree.
I just don't think Beedrill is as cool as Weedle though. I like Weedle much more than Beedrill.
I think I like Beedrill more.
Me too, but
Okay, fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mega
this
Beedrill is kind of like.
let's just skip it.
I don't give a shit about Mega Beedrill
Yeah.
yet.
I mean, I think it looks cool, but I don't know if we need to rate it really.
Right.
Okay, I have a hot take for this next one, you guys.
Oh boy.
I think Pidgey's like A.
Really?
But the only thing is, see, now that we've put Bulbasaur and Charmander in B, like what the fuck goes above that? You know, like
Yeah,
I want to put Pidgey in A because I fucking love Pidgey. Well, Pidgey is equal with the Kanto starters, is the thing, in my opinion.
I agree with
I
that.
feel like Pidgey is a Kanto starter.
I agree.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I
Kind of is,
fucking
It's
love
like a
Pidgey.
staple in any Kanto team.
I know, it literally is.
I got to the Elite Four in Pokemon Yellow with a Pidgeot, so
I mean, okay. I do want to reevaluate this really quickly. Like, do you guys think that Charizard is better than the original Kanto starters?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like, do you really think that? Okay, I mean, if you think that,
personally.
that's fine. I was just gauging the room, like, because I feel like, at least for me, like Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle are probably A, honestly.
I mean,
But-
you can move stuff up. I don't really know if S has to be like personal moments.
I
stuff.
That's
think
true,
I
that's
think
true.
Bulbasaur should go up actually.
I thought
I
you
Bul-
didn't. Really?
I don't know. Like now that I'm thinking about it, you're kind of right. I feel like Bulbasaur is the best. Like
Stage
starter.
1,
Not
But-
as in the whole line, but as in the first.
like the
evolution.
Stage 1 of it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what do you think, Ben? Do you think Bulbasaur is B or A?
I could put Bulbasaur in A and be fine with it.
But is Bulbasaur an entire tier better than Charmander and Squirtle?
I
See,
like Squirtle the most. That's the thing. Squirtle's my favorite of the three original.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
No, I think they're kind of. I think they're good at what.
God, this is hard.
Yeah,
really
this
is.
is so
This
difficult.
is kind of
If
difficult,
I was-
actually.
If I was doing this tier by myself, I'd probably make a new tier, like between A and B, or between
Ah,
S
I
and A.
see, I
If
see.
that was me, but
We could-
if we're not gonna do that, then
We could do a B plus. Like I
mean-
know that's kind of cheeky.
You
to do,
know-
but, like
I
It
I like
is,
the
but
I like
like,
the sound of that.
but B plus would be fine, or like A
It's not-
minus.
Well, I like the sound of B plus more because it's
Okay.
like it's
Plus
not
sounds
like
better to me.
Because the reality is there are going to be a lot of Pokemon that land in B or C because that's like middle tier.
Yeah, you are right.
I'm okay with making a B plus and then putting like. But if we made a B plus, who would go there? Pidgey is there with like Bulbasaur. I'd put Charmander there.
I'd put Bulbasaur and Charmander there personally, and
Yeah,
I'd put Pidgey in B.
Yeah, I don't know. Ben?
Okay.
I'm making the tier right now.
Because personally, for B plus, I would probably put Bulbasaur and Squirtle, and that's it. So
Right. Okay. Huh.
Is Squirtle really better than Charmander though?
in my opinion, yes, but that's just.
I guess yeah, it's
With
pretty
four-
objective.
With 4 people, it's just going to be completely like different. Honestly,
Right.
Like,
There's
we're all
not going to
have
be a
our own-
single
We just have to
person that
compromise,
agrees
you
with
know?
this.
Yeah, like okay, here's what I think. I think that at least we agree that Bulbasaur is B plus.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
For the most part, we agree. So
Yeah.
Pidgey's probably. I think I would put Pidgey in B plus. What would you guys put him in?
I.
personally, I'd put Pidgey in B, Pidgeot in B plus, and Pidgeotto somewhere else.
I think Pidgeotto's like C, honestly.
Yeah. I put Pidgeotto D. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
CD is good for me for
Yeah, I
Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto.
I don't care about Pidgeotto, so
Yeah,
So we're
Pidgeotto's
putting-
just there.
So what are we doing with Pidgey?
Pidgey is. I mean, So, like I said, I think he's B+, but what do you guys think he is?
I'd put him in B, probably.
Me
So.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's fine. And then
I
what about,
agree.
like, Charmander and Squirtle? I mean, I just think they both go in B+ for, like, the nostalgia.
I think
I'd say either both
Squir-
of them in B+ or neither.
Okay.
I think both works.
I think just Squirtle goes in B+.
I would
that's
agree
a
with that.
pretty-
And,
That's
like,
a pretty hot
obviously-
take, honestly.
Obviously, take that with like I love Charmander, but I just think that Squirtle is like a cooler. I don't know. Charmander just feels like a lizard, you know.
On fire.
Yeah,
I guess I get that,
I
honestly.
the thing is, I love
I
it.
can get behind that.
It was my
Okay.
first starter, but I just think
I'll go with that. We can put
okay.
B+ Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pidgeot. And then B can be Venusaur, Charmander, Blastoise, Pidgey, Caterpie, Butterfree
Right.
so far. Right, okay. I guess that's honestly kind of fair. Like, I think Charmander... For a long time, I thought Squirtle was the weakest of the three, but lately I've been feeling more like it's actually Charmander. And Charmander is just very overhyped, I think.
Yeah,
I
think
can agree.
I think Charmander and Charmeleon are like
I don't
okay,
care
but
about
then
Charmander.
when you get
for
to
real.
Charizard, like that
It is
like,
cool.
Charizard
It is
is
cool.
amazing.
It is a
So.
cool Pokemon. Like I said, I think it's probably B+, but I do like I do like Charizard.
Yeah, agree.
So Mega Pidgeot, I don't care about again. I'm not gonna really care about
So,
anything past
is-
Gen 5. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of unfortunate, except for like a few.
What are
Is
we
B+.
doing? Pidgeotto?
Pidgeotto is either like D and below, or
I
don't
put it
care.
in D. I don't know.
I put it in D.
Alright, that's-
Yeah, I mean, just because you have it for like most of the game anyway, like because obviously like, I mean, you have it from like level 18 to 36 or something like that.
Yeah,
Right.
So I don't know. I like Pidgeotto fine. He's just not Weedle tier.
yeah.
So-
Mega Pidgeot, I mean, I can see people not liking it, but personally, I think it's really cool. That's just me though.
I just don't care about it personally.
I just think most of the megas, I feel like are just gonna go into like the unrated tier.
Probably.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, unless they're like standout megas.
Unless, I mean, do you care about Mega Pidgeot, Levi?
I'd say I'd put Pidgeot and Mega Pidgeot together without like actually dragging Mega Pidgeot into the tier. So like I'd say the only thing
Oh, I see.
Pidgeot has going for it is its Mega.
Oh. Really?
Well, like if I'd like together, I would put Pidgeot in like B or C.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Huh.
All right,
Oh, I
so
see. I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
Like if it
So-
didn't have a Mega, I'd probably just put it in C or D.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Wow.
I probably would put it in regular B, but
I think Pidgeot is regular B.
Okay.
That's good with me.
And then, are we gonna put the mega with it, or are we gonna?
I just put it in miscellaneous just because.
Same.
all right.
Okay.
So
So are we doing Alolan forms?
I don't care.
I
About
think we can,
I
but
think there's some Alolan forms that are like really cool.
but
Like,
the Rattatas are not them.
like, we could just
personally.
put like Alolan Rattata in like one of the lower tiers or just miscellaneous.
I'm just gonna put it in Misk.
Okay. And
Alright.
Raticate. Oh, actually, we don't have a sprite for
We can
regular Raticate, so we'll use that sprite for Raticate.
just use that sprite for regular Raticate. Yeah.
So for Rattata, I mean,
D to me, honestly.
I'd put it
Yeah.
in E personally.
I get tired. Yeah, D or E. I get tired of seeing it.
I think Rattata is probably E, but I think Raticate is probably like D or C.
I agree.
I'd put
D.
Raticate probably in D.
Yeah, I think
regular
I think that's a good
Yeah.
place for it.
The Alolan Raticate is supposed to be regular Raticate, but
Yeah.
Right.
I guess
So,
you just have to make a note in the description.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I have a fond memory of fucking that Pokemon. I really like Raticate. Yeah, I know what that sounded like. I knew it was gonna come out like that. I knew it was gonna come out like that, and I said it anyway. But I really like Chad, my Raticate. I really liked him a lot, actually. And then he got killed by a fucking Chansey with counter.
no.
1 second,
Okay.
just to be clear, in B plus we only have Bulbasaur and Squirtle, right? Or did we
Yeah.
put Charmander up there?
That's what it's.
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
that's what
cool.
it's come through, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead if you want to say something.
Spearow.
Yeah.
E to
Zero.
me, honestly.
Spearow is probably E,
Yeah, I really couldn't care less about.
but I do like my old Spearow. Dog.
Yeah, dog.
I mean, he was a Fearow. I'd put Fearow in C. Like, I know Fearow is a very unpopular Pokemon. I get that you guys are going to put that lower, but for me personally, I think it'd be C.
Yeah.
I put them both
I
in E
hate
to me.
Fearow. Yeah, I'd put Fearow in E. So maybe we
That's
should put it
fair.
in D.
What about you,
I don't
Finn? Where would you put it? D?
Oh, well, I'll stick it in D. I don't know. I don't have many strong opinions. It just kind of felt like it was unnecessary considering.
Yeah, I
Pidgey
get it.
existed.
I get it. Nah, that's definitely how it is. This is kind of an interesting one. Ekans. I honestly might put it in Don't Care. I know that might be heresy because it's Gen 1, but like, I've never really cared about Ekans, honestly.
Yeah, bro, dude. When I learned that Ekans was snake backwards,
Oh,
it
dude.
ruined my pants.
Oh my god, me too. Crazy.
I'd say Ekans is either E or Misk, because I don't hate it, so I wouldn't put it in F. But
Right.
I'm just gonna put it in Misk. I don't have an opinion.
Like, I just don't ever have. Yeah, I don't know. And Arbok is kind of cool though.
Arbok is pretty cool.
Like, I think it's D.
The face on its
Maybe.
thing changed
Yeah.
over the years too, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I put it on C. I think it's
I'd put it in D.
I think D.
I'd put it in D.
okay. I'll put it in D then.
Pikachu.
Okay.
So
Hear me out.
Pikachu's a
It's-
mascot, but like also.
I think it's C. Honestly, like,
I'd say C too. C or
Pikachu
D.
is fine. I actually think if it wasn't the mascot, I like it more.
Agreed.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know if that sounds bad, but like if it wasn't the mascot, I think I'd actually really like it.
Me too.
But here's the thing. I like Raichu way more than Pikachu. I actually think Raichu is a cool ass Pokemon.
Yeah.
Same here.
So I mean, I think we could put Pikachu in C. That's fair. That's fine with me at least.
That's fine with me.
Like Raichu for me might be B.
Which one?
Raichu. Just regular Raichu.
Cantonian. All right.
I
So
can get
we're
behind
putting
that.
Pikachu in C,
Yeah.
and then Raichu in B.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
If you
What
guys
about-
like Raichu that much.
I
Yeah,
do.
I think Raichu's cool.
I think he's fucking awesome. I was literally talking about it the other day. Raichu's hella underrated. I actually kind of like Alolan Raichu as well,
Me too.
I think
I
a lot
used
of
it in
but I think
Sun
it'd
or
still
Ultra
be like
Sun.
I think he'd still be like C or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What did we put regular Raichu in?
B.
B.
E.
All right. Yeah. So either B or C for Alolan works for me.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think regular Raichu is just a tier better than Alolan Raichu, personally.
Yeah.
All right. So Sandshrew, Cantonian Sandshrew.
Sandshrew.
Start.
Sandshrew is like D or E for me, but I know Levi really likes Sandshrew.
I love
I think
Sandshrew and
Sandshrew-
Sandslash.
Yeah, I think they're cool. I'd put it either. I'd probably put both of them in C personally.
I'm down for that.
Not the Alolan ones, but
I'd put regular Sandshrew in D and Sandslash in C, but that's me.
that's fine with me.
That's honestly
Actually,
fair.
I'm cool with that.
Actually,
yeah.
like I think that actually makes sense. I think Sandslash is kind of cool. Sandshrew I've just never really cared about that much.
Not.
Mhm.
I do
Sandslash
think
has
he's
always been-
cool. Though.
Yeah, Sandslash has always been a Pokemon where you kind of like, you wouldn't use it, but it
Right.
does look cool. Like you can't.
Yeah,
deny
for
it.
sure.
If its stats were like better, I'd probably use it in Kanto, but
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
not really viable.
So with Alolan, I don't really care for Sandshrew, but I think Alolan Sandslash looks really cool. But that's just
I-
because
It
like
does.
I do too.
Definitely looks kind of cool.
It's just that weird like drop off or like plateau-ish thing on Sandshrews face.
Yeah, it's
It
weird.
looks like
yeah.
an igloo. Yeah. So I mean, unrated maybe for Sandshrew,
Sandshrew,
and then
yeah.
Sandslash maybe C or B or D. I mean,
Sandslash would be D in my opinion. I think it's cool, but like it's not as cool as fucking Weedle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
glad
cool putting
that's-
Alolan.
glad that's your comparison point.
Weedle's like the C medium.
Yeah, yeah. You have to be at least as cool as Weedle to get C tier. Which brings me to my next point. Nidoran Male is actually kind of overrated in my opinion. I think it's cool, and I know that's another heresy one. Like I know you guys probably like Nidoran Male. I know a lot
male
of
or,
people
are
do.
you talking about male or female?
Male. I know Nidoran Male is the next Pokemon, like the one after Nidoran female, but
I really don't have an opinion on like Nidoran female, Nidoran male, and Nidorina and Nidorino.
Nidorina and Nidorino, I would be fine with putting in don't care. Maybe Nidorino would be like C or D actually though.
I would agree with Griffin, just considering the anime opening
Yeah,
and Red
yeah.
and Blue
Yeah.
Nidorino is actually kinda
Nidorino
cool.
on it.
Yeah.
I feel like Nidorino's kind of gotten some
But
fame for that.
I'd throw it in D, I guess.
I'd put
Yeah,
Nidorino in
that's
D, Nidorina in E.
okay.
Or don't care.
I don't really want to, cause I don't have anything against Nidorina. I just, you know. I feel like
Nidorino just has that kind of like history
Yeah.
to it.
Nidorino has like Ben said. I mean, it was in the opening, which is like cool enough. I think the issue with like Nidorino and Nidorina is that because you can evolve with a Moonstone, like you never use it. You know,
Right.
like at least in Red and Blue, where I use Nidoking a ton. Like
Mhm.
you get a Moonstone to Mount Moon, and you evolve that motherfucker like you could,
Facts.
you know.
True.
So
So what are we gonna do?
So here's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 cents out there, and you guys can just do the
Right.
same, I guess. So I think Nidoran male is C. Nidoran female
Okay.
is probably E. Nidorino is probably D, and Nidorina is don't care.
wait, okay, run that again. Run that again.
Okay. So we'll start with. How about we start with Nidoran
Yeah.
female? Nidoran female is probably an E for me, I think.
I don't care personally.
That's-
I'd put both of the base Nidorans in E, personally.
That's fair. That's fair.
So we can do that if you guys
I don't think
want.
they're anything special. Yeah, that's fine.
I think okay. Nidoran male is probably anywhere from C to E for me.
I put it in D.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, Nidoran male is probably a D. Nidorino is probably D. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put
Yeah.
it in D. What about
Uh,
Nidorina?
Nidorina is don't care for
I
me
don't
personally.
care.
Yeah, don't
I
care.
don't. I wish it
So-
looked kind of cooler, honestly.
What are we doing about Nidoran female?
It's
Nidoran
like
females,
E
E.
personally.
Okay,
E-
cool.
E is fine. So here's another thing. Nidoking is also a really popular Pokemon. I think it's fine. Like I think it might even be C. Personally.
I'd put it in C.
I put it in C.
I didn't start liking it until the last like 2 years or so.
And
Okay.
do you not like Nidoran, the Nidoran line as much, Finn?
No, I love Nidoking. I wanted to put it in B, but that's fine.
Oh, B. B minus or yeah.
Wait,
Oh well, yeah. We should make that distinguish. Like B plus and B minus, or is it just regular B?
It's just regular B.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd be fine with Nidoking in B or C.
I'd be fine if it was in B. But
honestly,
I'd put it in C.
I think Nidoking belongs in C. But if you
Okay,
guys want to
that's
put it
fine.
in B,
That's the general feeling. So
Yeah. All right. So
but
what about-
is it like I really don't know though.
I
it
put
just-
it a tier above these guys, but I don't know if it belongs
Yeah.
with the
With
Pokemon in
Pidgey,
E.
I
That's-
just
Yeah.
like we can't make another B minus. We can't make another B. I know, but
no,
like
no. I respect the C. I respect the C. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
But we have to
Okay.
put Nidoqueen in C as well then.
I actually really like Nidoqueen
I'd put
personally.
Nidoking
Yeah,
in B.
I like
Nidoking
Nidoking.
more.
I actually think I might like Nidoqueen more as well, personally.
Okay.
But-
I'll
but-
put it in B. I'll put it in B.
No, I mean I'm okay with it in C. I think it's fine. in C.
Personally, I like Nidoking more than Nidoqueen.
I agree.
Yeah,
We can
Yeah.
put it in C then. That's fine.
Okay.
they should both be in C.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
Nidoqueen is underrated in my opinion. I don't know. I've used one before. I thought it was kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Clefairy might be a B for me personally. I actually
Really?
yeah, I know that's kind of weird, but I actually
Huh.
really like Clefairy a lot.
I would put Clefable in B, but I don't
and
know. about
also
Clefairy.
Clefable. I just like both of them very much.
I'd
Like
put
maybe. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Clefable used to be my favorite Pokemon, so
Like
Oh, wow.
I think Clefable is B and Clefairy is C. I agree with that. But
I'd
what about
swap
you
them
guys?
personally.
I see.
Finn.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Clefable. It kind of just
Me too.
like I mean, there's nothing wrong with Clefable. Like it's a solid like C for me. Well, is it a C? Like,
Personally, I'd put it D, but
Just don't.
I'm open to more
If you guys
suggestions.
don't
Okay,
like it at all.
So
then don't,
so
like,
here's what I've taken away is that Ben and I think Clefable is probably B. That's what I think.
Yeah.
If Levi thinks it's D, what do you think it is, Finn?
you can be honest.
Yeah,
I think it's I think it's D as well. I wouldn't mind putting it in C, but like
C
when
is fine then. I
when
mean,
I
we got two
compare-
B's, two D's.
when I compare
Yeah.
it to like Weedle and Sandslash, like that just doesn't fit for me. It feels better in D, but we'll put it in C to like even it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
That's what I feel.
What about Clefairy though? Just D.
B sounds cool.
Wait, you like Clefairy?
I like Clefairy more than Clefable.
C.
Putting it in C is
okay.
fine.
I'm totally okay with either one of them being in B. I think that I like them about equally, and that's kind of rare for evolutions, honestly. I like both of them a lot. Like usually, like with Nidoran line, like I think that Nidoran male and Nidoking are cooler than Nidorino, right? But I think that Clefairy and Clefable are both pretty equal for me. So
Yeah.
I'm really okay with swapping them out or one being B, whatever. Or we can put them in both C. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't really.
Both C sounds the best to me, I think.
I think you're right. I think
that'll
you're
be
right.
the best middle ground.
But I still think Clefairy is like as classic as like
I mean,
Butterfree.
it was supposed to be
Yeah.
the mascot before Pikachu, so
Okay. Vulpix is a solid B or C for me.
B for me, honestly.
if we're
Yeah.
talking Cantonian, I would go probably B or C.
I think Vulpix is B.
I love
honestly.
Vulpix
I
after
think
using
Vulpix is really cool.
when I used it when we played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I just
I
love
like-
it.
I like Vulpix, but Ninetales doesn't feel
Yeah,
important to me.
Ninetales is C or D, honestly.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
at
I
least.
think if we're talking about just Cantonian, I would put Vulpix
Yeah.
above Ninetales.
I think
Yeah,
Vulpix
same.
B, Ninetales C. That's what I think.
I'm cool with that.
I'm fine with that. I don't know, Finn.
Okay.
And
I-
for Alolan, what were you
Wait,
gonna
wait.
say?
I think Ninetales is D. I think
Okay.
Vulpix is a cute little fox, and Ninetales just feels really. I don't really get it.
Right.
It has some lore, but I can't think of it.
It does have lore.
It's like if you like touch one of its tails, it curses you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's also based on like some
The
legend, I
Ninetales
think
fox,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nine-Tailed Fox.
Yeah.
I'll throw in
Duh.
something on it.
Okay,
Go
so
Ninetales.
I think Vulpix B, Ninetales C. But if you guys have something different,
See,
I'm okay with
Glare- not Galarian. Alolan Ninetales
yeah,
is
that
like
one's
my favorite.
that. So
Alolan
cool.
Ninetales is my favorite Alolan form.
But at the
I-
same time,
it's-
I just gotta say I don't really care about Gen 7 again.
I like Alolan Ninetales more than Ninetales, but I like Alolan Vulpix more than Alolan Ninetales.
Yeah.
Really?
But I'd put Alolan Vulpix in the same tier as Vulpix, and
Eh.
I guess I just have to put Ninetales in C,
It's-
but B is fine.
I think Alolan Vulpix is cool, but it literally just feels like they
Yeah,
painted it white.
reskinned. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I like it though.
Whereas Alolan Ninetales looks like different.
What about both of them in C?
I'm cool with
I don't
that.
want to put Alolan Ninetales in C.
You said you
I-
want it to be higher than that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if it,
damn cool.
if it was
I'm
it's
cool
my
with
second,
that.
It's my second favorite Alolan form.
Yeah,
if it was completely up to me, I would put Alolan Ninetales in B+, but that's just me.
C.
So-
so Alolan Ninetales in B.
I just couldn't put Alolan Ninetales above Charmander and Venusaur.
Yeah, I think Alolan Ninetales is one of the coolest Pokemon. So
Let's put
Fair.
it in B then. I think it's,
B,
That's okay with me. And then Vulpix is C or what? Alolan
That's-
Vulpix.
yeah, I think so.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
C?
Jigglypuff.
Fucking
Oh.
trash.
I literally
Jigglypuff
can't-
isn't just D, honestly. I
I-
think it's fine.
I
I'd put it in
Jigglypuff is
E.
better. I think Jigglypuff is better than Wigglytuff, though.
Wigglytuff's kind of bad. I
I-
think Wigglytuff's kind of E at
I
least.
put it in
I
E.
put them both in E.
But
I don't care
I
for
love-
either of
I
them.
love. Obviously, I've played a fair amount of Smash, so I kind of love Jigglypuff for that reason. It's so fun to use.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jigglypuff is D at least, honestly.
I'd put
Jigglypuff is
Jigglypuff in
equal
D.
as Sandshrew for me. Like they just kind of both exist, and I just
Yeah.
kind of don't really pay attention to them. Wigglytuff is
Wigglytuff
even.
is E. I'm sorry.
Wigglytuff is E for sure. Unless you
Yeah.
guys, what do you think, Ben?
I'd put it in E.
Okay.
So Jigglypuff D, Wigglytuff E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Zubat.
See, I don't care for any of the Zubat line except Crobat. I think Crobat.
Crobat is the only one I really care about. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
fucking love Zubat, dude.
Like-
It's so fucking stupid.
Zubat's cool. I don't like Golbat at all.
Zubat is like maybe C or D, honestly.
Dude,
like
it
just
doesn't
'cause
even
it's
have
classic.
eyes.
I know.
Right. I'm cool with Zubats and like D.
D is fine. Golbat is probably E, honestly though.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zubat D, Golbat E, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Dude, Golbat
Okay.
looks so whatever.
So here goes this one. You
Oh
got it.
god, Griffin.
Here goes this next one. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of my top 3 favorite Pokemon, so I'm gonna be extremely biased
Really?
and say, oh yeah, Oddish, baby.
Okay, the thing about
Oddish?
Oddish,
Might be S for me personally. But I know it's not S to everybody, but I really like I just love Oddish, man.
to me, I think Vileplume is super cool just because
Yeah,
of
yeah. I mean,
that
Oddish,
series.
Oddish and Vileplume are equal for me, I think.
I would put Vileplume. The highest I would put Vileplume would probably be B plus. Oddish, I don't know. I probably put Oddish in B. Gloom, I can't stand. I couldn't. care less.
Gloom can be F. I get why.
I would have
No.
put Gloom in F.
I
It's not
think
atrocious.
Gloom- I mean, I think Gloom is like C, honestly.
I put Gloom in
Yeah.
like E or D.
Dude, I like how our most like discussion based picks are fucking Oddish, Gloom,
Right?
and Vileplume.
I don't know, man. Like, I'd be okay. I just can't put Oddish below B. Is the thing. Like,
I can, but
The highest I'd put Oddish is C.
I can agree with C. I can agree with C.
yeah,
But like, I'm
Griffin,
okay with Vileplume and B+.
hold on, Griffin. What would you put it in?
Oddish.
Honest. Yes, honest. Be honest.
I
Completely
really
honest.
would put Oddish in S or A. I'm not kidding.
Okay, so
Okay,
I feel like
But that's my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, that's literally just. I mean,
Right.
literally, I'm
Do
not
you-
making that up.
Do you
we
personally
average
like?
it- Go ahead.
Do you personally like Oddish or Vileplume more?
Like I said, I think that they're equal. Honestly,
Okay.
like I don't think I like one over the other. I just like them both a lot.
Okay, so
I don't
if you
know.
would put
Like,
them in S, I don't know. I feel like
Whoa.
no, we're not gonna do that.
no.
Because
I'm not saying not.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
No. I'm saying if you would put it in S, and us three, Finn, you said C, right, for Oddish? And not there. Oh.
I mean,
uh,
if he wants to put it lower, I'm okay with Oddish and C.
listen,
Like,
listen. All the power to you, Griffin. I have no connection or
I get it.
attraction to Oddish.
So probably
See, I think Oddish is cool.
The highest I would put Oddish is C. The lowest I'd put is E.
that's fair.
I'd put Oddish the highest.
I think
in B.
Oddish. I think
I
Oddish.
think we gotta put it in B. I really think that's the middle.
Really?
I mean, you want to put it super high. Ben, what were you saying?
B or C for me.
Where'd you put it, Levi?
It's D or C probably.
I think it's okay in B or C. Like, just.
Do we want to do like a rock paper scissors?
Well, here's the thing. If
We could do a
if-
random number generator.
So, well, no. I mean, I think Oddish is fine in C because if you don't have any connection to Oddish, and then Ben thinks it should be B or C, and then Levi thinks it should be anywhere from C to E, then that's all around really C. Like, C is fine. And, like, although I love Oddish, I always will. Like, I get it. It's a little circle with plant there.
Okay.
But I do think Vileplume is B.
Yeah, I put Vileplume in B+.
I would too. Honestly.
I love
Okay,
hair.
wait,
Hair is iconic.
Yeah, for
Before we
sure.
Before we move, Oddish, we're saying C.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. And then Gloom.
I'd put Gloom like E, honestly. I couldn't
What?
care less.
Gloom is
D. I'd say Gloom
is
is
D for me, I think.
Alright,
What about your
C
friend?
works.
I love Gloom. I would put him in like B.
You think Oddish should be fucking lower than
If-
Gloom?
Yeah.
I'd put
What the
Oddish
fuck?
in Gloom in C.
Huh.
Okay, we'll put it in C.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Putting
that's fine.
We're putting Gloom with Oddish.
That's
Yeah.
see, like,
You shitting me?
I like Gloom.
I kind of like Gloom too. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, my
Alright,
earbud
alright.
fell out.
Remember Erica's Gloom in
No,
the anime?
I always associate
Yeah,
Erica with Vile
exactly. That's what
Wait,
that's what I
what?
was thinking, Levi.
Wait, what'd you say?
I was thinking about the episode where Ash dresses up as a girl to get
Oh, yeah.
Erica's
Oh, yeah.
gem.
Same
Oh
with
yeah.
Gloom. Yeah,
Alright. Well, Vileplume I would put in B plus.
I think Vileplume's B plus.
Yeah.
I do.
I
do.
have no objections.
Alright.
Like, I think
I also-
Vileplume is better than Charmander and
And
Pidgey.
Karen uses a Vileplume.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Karen is a fucking ball.
So B plus
We'll
is
have to
solidified.
do that. We'll have to
Yeah,
do that at some
Pokemon.
point. Where we rank the gym leaders and Elite Four members too.
Oh
Do
yeah, that would be
We
super
do
fun.
that.
Yeah. Alright, so Paris.
Paris is like eating.
I couldn't care less about Paris.
Paris, I don't give a shit about.
Whatever happens, Paris should go over Parasect to me.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I actually think Parasect might be. I don't think I'd put
Is it gonna be our
Parasect
first
in F.
F tier?
I don't know.
I don't
like,
think it's
I-
that
I-
bad.
I
it's
can't
not as bad as. I can't say that Parasect. Well,
Okay, so when I
Huh.
played through Let's Go Eevee, I'm like probably the only person here who has. I don't know.
I have. I finished it.
Oh, you guys have? Okay.
Yeah.
But when I played through it the first time, I got a shiny Paris, a random shiny Paris,
That's
in the
dope.
middle of Mount Moon. I think it was Mount Moon.
Right.
So like I have that kind of like connection, which makes me not want to put it in F.
Right.
I don't know, but I'd probably
Ah.
put it D or E. Paris. Parasect I'd probably put in E.
I think Paris and Parasect can both go in E.
I agree.
Honestly, like I can't even think of a Pokemon I'd put in F right now.
There's
though.
2 Pokemon I would put in F, and that's it.
There's in Gen 1, there's like 2 Pokemon
Actually?
I put in F.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
Just
when we
Gen
get
1.
there. We'll see when we get there.
Okay.
So both in E or what? What do you guys think?
That's what I think.
That's fine.
I think Paris is worse than Zubat, about equal with Wigglytuff and Nidoran female. Like I think
Yeah.
that's pretty equal.
I
Yeah.
think that's fair.
Venonat is cool. I think Venonat is cool. I think
Yeah.
Venonat's like
It's like Butterfree.
D.
Is it?
Venonat
I'd
is
put
like
Venonat in like E, but Venomoth in like C.
Okay. I'd say Venonat D, Venomoth C.
I despise moths, so I.
I do
I
too,
don't-
but like
I don't.
Venomoth is pretty cool.
Venomoth is as cool as Weedle, I would say.
It's
I'd
weird
say-
that I have all these negative opinions on these Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, I
it's, like,
know.
My second favorite generation, but I don't know. Venomoth isn't.
Look, we're making a. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't mute my mic. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Don't. I'm fine. I think they should go in the same tier. I just don't, they're not that.
Sorry
special.
about that, by the way.
You're good.
Okay, so Venonat, Venomoth, what are we putting? D, C, E, what?
So, Venonat, I think, can go in D or E.
Me too.
Okay.
It's up to you guys.
What do you
I'm not-
think, Ben?
D or E is fine.
I put Venonat in D and Venomoth in E, but if we want to just put them both in D, that's fine, I guess.
Both in D is okay then, but I really like Venomoth.
I'd love to put Venomoth in C, but if we have to put it in D, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, that's.
Sure.
I'd rather.
Diglett's just
Both in D.
yeah, I think
Dude,
both.
Okay.
no way.
No, we were talking about Venomoth and Venonat still.
Oh, okay. okay.
Diglett might be C or D, honestly.
Wait, so what's the consensus on Venonat and Venomoth?
They're both in D.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, Alolan Diglett literally just.
I
Don't
couldn't
care. Don't care. Don't
Miscellaneous.
Care.
Same with the trio.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I mean, it's
Don't
not
care.
It just looks silly.
significant to me.
Just don't care. Honestly.
Honestly, I think Diglett has some merit, and then Dugtrio doesn't.
I can get with that.
I think they're
I
kind of
used-
equal. I like
I used
both a lot.
I used Dugtrio in Let's Go Eevee,
I just
but
always
it wasn't like
yeah. Go ahead.
it just wasn't like anything special.
Like, I can only think of the Diglett and Dugtrio from Red Rescue Team, like the original Pokemon Dungeon games. Did you guys ever play those by any chance?
I didn't.
No.
Okay, well, they were fucking hilarious. So, I don't know. like Diglett, like in the main games, I don't really care about that much. So I'd put it in D. C or D is fine, but like I don't like Diglett as much as I like Clefairy or Sandslash.
put
as the
them in-
game.
Both E. That's me personally.
I think they're both
can't,
D.
I can't do that to Diglett. What do you think?
I mean, Diglett is certainly better than Rattata.
Yeah, I can put Diglett in D.
I would put Diglett in D. I'd probably put Dugtrio in D as well.
That's exactly what I would do.
Okay.
That's fine.
What do you guys think?
I was gonna put Dugtrio in E.
I think Diglett's like the funniest fucking Pokemon. Have you seen those memes where like they have like Diglett under
Yeah.
the eyes,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
super
yeah.
buff, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm chill with that.
Yeah, I need to change my LED lights. Give me like 1 second.
You're good.
All right.
At the end of the day, Diglett is a horribly unoriginal design.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. But
I
I
like
think
it,
it has
though.
some merit, you know? It just like something about it just speaks to me.
Diglett dig. Trio.
Yeah, okay, wait. Diglett might have to be C. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
I don't think I can put Diglett with Zubat.
Can we please put it in C?
Yeah.
Dugtrio can be D, sure, but after Levi said Diglett dig, like, I don't think I can put it in D anymore.
I'd put it in D, but I guess now because I'm the one who said it, I have no choice but to go with it in C.
Yeah. All right. So we'll start with Cantonian Meowth. What do you think about Cantonian Meowth?
I don't think it's Meowth like is nothing special, but like Team Rocket Meowth is like C.
Yeah. I feel like Team Rocket Meowth gives it some like.
That's all it has going for it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate to say that I would put Meowth in E, I think. I mean, I've literally never used a Meowth ever.
Me either.
Nor have I ever really wanted to.
I'd
I'd say D or E.
in blue. It's kind of, it's just so. Like, what are you supposed to do with it? You know?
I think it's one of those Pokemon like people who just like the shiny hunt. They would like get a shiny Meowth just to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So-
it's an E.
E or D works for me.
I feel like we
Me
have to put
too.
in D because of his anime
Yeah.
presence.
Sure. Persian
Alright.
kind of goes there too, honestly.
Yeah, because I think Giovanni, like its association with
Giovanni is
gives it something.
Persian. That's cool.
Yeah, I agree with
It's
that.
actually really good in competitive red and blue.
Huh.
What about Alolan Meowth?
I don't care about either of them.
Don't
again.
care.
I'm not ranking.
Yeah.
What about
And then-
Galarian Meowth?
Oh, I
Is
forgot
that
thing
is that
existed.
Galarian Meowth or is it like what? Isn't it like? Does it
It's-
have a different name?
No, it has an evolution, which is a different Pokemon.
What's the difference between that and its evolution?
Its evolution is called
Persiker.
Persiker. Yeah.
Persiker.
But I honestly I don't like Galarian Meowth because it's a beard, believe it or not. If you guys didn't know that, it's
Oh.
a beard. So it looks like it might be part of it, but it's actually a beard. So I couldn't care less about it. I put it in
I don't
unrated
know.
or E.
Well,
Personally.
let's just put it in unrated.
Okay. So for that evolution line, we got Meowth and Persian both in D. All of the other forms, or just don't care.
Yeah.
We'll get to
Okay.
Berserker later.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Gen A.
So
Psyduck is goaded. Psyduck is goaded.
Dude, bloat.
Bloat. Lil Pump. Levi. The Psyduck. that died instantly.
Yeah, just because it was mine, I'd say. What did you guys say?
Psyduck is C at least. In my
That's
opinion.
what I was thinking.
What do you guys think?
Psyduck. I personally think Golduck's cooler. People
I
really
think-
like Psyduck.
I think
don't really
Golduck is less cool person.
I
I
think
agree.
Golduck's design is better and cooler, but I have
Like,
more value
less
to
relevant.
Psyduck.
Yeah, I agree.
Seeing
I'm more
Psyduck
person.
in the Detective Pikachu movie was really cool.
Yeah, that is true, and it was fucking hilarious.
I could put Psyduck in C or D. Same
Yeah.
with Golduck.
I could put Golduck in D or E.
Okay,
So maybe Psyduck in C and Golduck in D. I don't know.
that's what I think. Personally.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Okay, Psyduck C and Golduck D.
D. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for this next one, I'm really not a big fan of Mankey. I'm not gonna lie. I know
do.
you like it. I do
I
know
like
you like it.
Mankey. Mankey's cool.
Mankey is like
Mankey's
fine.
pretty cool. I had a Mankey named Dr. Phil.
I remember. Oh, and also my Mankey on my stream a while ago that died. that I
Oh,
named
yeah.
after you all that time ago. His name
Oh,
was
yeah,
like
wasn't
Le
it-
Fuji or something.
Yeah, like Fushi.
Um, yeah, I'd put him
I
in
don't
D.
I think Mankey's pretty cool.
I'll
I'd put him
in
in D.
Yeah, I agree.
D's cool. Primeape.
Well, Ben
Sorry,
is
Ben.
muted,
Yeah.
so I don't know
Oh, he's
what
muted?
Yeah, he's muted. He doesn't.
Okay.
Primeape is like E. Honestly, I don't care for Primeape.
I'd say D or E. I'm fine with it in E.
I'd
Right.
rather put it in E. I don't think.
Yeah,
It's...
I think Mankey's cooler than Primeape.
Yeah.
We need to
Um,
get Ben's opinion on that though. and
Yeah,
he is
I don't
muted.
want to move on from
Yeah.
this evolution line without him.
Well, Finn, you want to talk about our sponsor?
Huh.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Dude, if only, man.
If only Raid Shadow Legends. If you're listening, we really love your game.
You don't even have to pay us.
Yeah,
Like,
don't pay us. Just let us talk about it.
Just let us say we have a sponsor, please.
Here on the Cloutcast, we love Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah. Or dude, I think the new mobile sponsor is like State of Survival. I think that's the
Oh, really?
incoming one. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen ads for it, but
I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm looking through this list right now, trying to find something I would put in F.
I know exactly.
There's
but-
only 2 Pokemon I put in now. So.
I don't know if I'd put anything in F. Well, okay, there is one, maybe. Actually. Yeah, there is. Okay, we can go ahead.
Just real quick before we get back to it, I'd say based on our timing, do you guys just want to finish Gen 1 this episode?
yeah.
Even if it'll go over an hour and a half, but that's fine.
Yeah,
with
it'll
me.
probably go a bit
Well-
over, but I don't care.
By the time we get to an hour and a half, we'll only have like 10,
Yeah.
15 Pokemon left,
So,
so we
right.
may as well get them all
What
done.
are we on?
Making Primeape.
Okay, sorry, I had to.
We did. The council decided that Mankey was D and Primeape was E. What do you think?
That works for me.
Okay.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Growlithe is probably B. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I love them both.
Yeah, I really like Growlithe a lot.
The thing is, I think Arcanine has to go a tier above Growlithe, no
I
matter
I would
what.
agree with that.
I think they're about equal personally.
Growlithe
but-
used to be my favorite Pokemon. I mean, Arcanine used to be my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, what are we gonna do?
I mean, I would put Growlithe in B, honestly.
I can agree with that. I'd probably put Arcanine in B plus. Honestly, I think Arcanine's really cool.
I think they're both in B. What do you guys think?
I think Arcanine is. Ooh, actually, I think Arcanine's B plus.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'd definitely say that.
personally, I'd say, like, no tiers in between them. I'd say either Arcanine B plus and Growlithe B, or Arcanine B and Growlithe C.
I think that Arcanine is really fucking cool.
I'd say B plus is cool for me.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then B for Growlithe.
That's
Yeah.
what I think, honestly. Those are classic Gen 1
Okay.
Pokemon.
I mean, does
Okay.
anyone think Growlithe would be lower here?
No.
I don't think Growlithe is in the same tier as Psyduck and Metapod.
I think it's tier above
I
them
think,
for sure.
I think Growlithe is like in the same tier as Charmander and Blastoise for sure.
I guess I
agree.
understand that.
What do you? I mean, do you think it should be lower?
Yeah. I mean, I just don't
Really?
think it's, I think Arcanine is super dope. I just don't think Growlithe is as cool. But I
I
definitely
think it's cute.
I definitely like understand.
It's either B or
It's-
C
it's
for
cooler than
Growlithe for
Weedle.
sure.
It's cooler than Weedle.
Is there anything cooler than Weedle? I would put Weedle in F tier, motherfucker.
Yeah, should we move it?
Yeah, we should. Poliwag, though. I know I'm going quickly. Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
You're fine.
Poliwag is like, I want to put Poliwag like B, but I think it's probably like C.
Yeah, I used to think it was really irrelevant to me before, but
Yeah,
over time, I really like Poliwag. I'd say like BC.
I really like Poliwag a lot, actually.
I think it's cooler than. I think it's C.
Yeah, I think it's like it's
I
cooler
think
than
C is
Zubat,
fine.
but it's like not as cool as like Vulpix and Growlithe and Pidgey.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Poliwhirl's like E, though I don't really
What?
care for
I-
Poliwhirl.
I think Poliwhirl's the coolest out of all three.
What?
I'd
agree.
put Poliwhirl in C or D.
Actually, I take that back. I think Poliwrath is cooler, but I love Poliwhirl.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
I
I mean,
like-
I'm down for. What'd you say?
was gonna say I like like from best to worst, from like the lowest evolution to the highest. So I'd put Poliwrath is my least favorite. Poliwag is my favorite.
That's what I would say. That's
I-
what I would
I-
say as well.
I don't agree.
Well, maybe it might be Poliwag, Poliwrath, Poliwhirl for me.
I
Yeah.
guess I could put Poliwhirl and Poliwrath interchangeable, but I don't think either of them are better than
I think Poliwrath
Poliwag
is
or
dope.
on the same tier.
Poliwrath is pretty dope, but I still think that it's probably like D for me.
I'd say
just
that
to
too.
clarify quickly, did we put Growlithe in B or C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for Poliwag, I would put Poliwag in C. I'd
Yeah,
probably put Poliwhirl in C, and Poliwrath, I don't like Poliwrath personally, so
same.
I
it
think
looks
they're like
Poliwrath
all.
angry, and I don't really care for it.
But he's
yeah,
so
I mean,
cool, bro. It's a
he's
frog.
pretty cool.
I mean, I think Politoed is the coolest, but obviously we're not there yet.
Yeah.
So
Damn. This one's kind of hard, actually.
None of us really agree at all, but on these.
Yeah, I
last
know.
two.
This is
Okay,
kind of difficult. 'Cause
let's-
I would put them both. I would put them both in D. I
Let's
think.
just get the consent. Ben, where would you put Poliwhirl? We'll start with that.
I'd put it personally. I'd put Poliwhirl in B or C.
Okay. What about you, Griffin?
I think I'd put Poliwhirl in D.
Okay. What about you, Levi?
Highest C, lowest D.
Would you guys
Probably D.
What'd you say?
Would you
I'd probably
guys-
put Poliwhirl on D. My bad. I thought you said what you said to me.
Hey Finn, what did you say?
I think it's C, but it sounds like majority's saying like, I think the average is like D.
I just think Poliwhirl has the same What did you say, Ben?
We have two. I mean, Griffin and Levi, you both said D, right? And then I said B or C. And if Finn's saying C, then it's like a C-D average there.
Poliwhirl can be C, but it just doesn't have the same relevancy as Diglett or like Weedle does to me.
I do agree.
Same.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
why I think it's D.
Okay, yeah, we can go with D. I
But
guess.
I think-
Poliwhirl as a standalone Pokemon, like not
Yeah.
including Poliwag or Poliwrath. Poliwrath can go in C. That's fine.
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't put Poliwrath above Poliwhirl.
I think
At
they're
all.
equal.
I
I
wouldn't
think that they're both in D personally.
I personally would put Poliwrath in D.
I put Poliwrath in B.
Huh? Wow.
Dude.
I would put Poliwrath in C personally. I think, like with
Personally,
Poliwag.
I don't think Poliwrath can go above Poliwhirl.
That's fair.
I
They're
love
both
Poliwhirl's
C+.
big eyes.
That's the thing.
Can
Or
we
C
put it in
minus.
D?
Poliwrath.
Poliwrath and Poliwhirl in D.
Yeah, I guess that's
That's what
pretty
I
much
would
how
do.
it has to be. I think
That's fine with me.
Poliwag's definitely my favorite though.
All right, so Abra.
Oh God,
I love it. Abra's my favorite
Abra-
of the three.
Abra has to be like.
That's probably
I
like
mean,
A for you.
I would put Abra in S or A. I think, but
I'd be fine
I
with
mean,
putting Abra in B+.
the thing is about Abra. I think that if there is like one Pokemon that I feel like, have you ever thought about like what Pokemon would be your partner Pokemon? You know, like that Pokemon that would, like you'd get as a little kid and it like grow with you. I would always think that Abra would be the one that I would want. That's why I would put it in S. Like even like same like Espeon is like a little different because it's Eevee. You know, like Eevee is kind of a different type of Pokemon, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain it. Like,
I know what you mean.
but yeah, I mean, I would put Abra in S actually, but B plus is probably like a good place for it.
I'm okay with it in B+.
I'd say B, but if it has to be B plus, I don't have anything against that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like honestly, I think Abra is as cool as Charizard. Or, I mean, well, I don't know where I would put Kadabra and Alakazam in that case, though. I mean,
I
yeah,
think
go ahead.
Kadabra is one where I'd put it lower. Alakazam is an A for me.
I think I agree. I think I agree with that.
Put
I don't-
Alakazam with Charizard.
I don't like Alakazam more than Abra, but it's on the same level as Charizard to me. So
Yeah.
I think Abra and Alakazam are equal, and Kadabra might be C.
I would put Kadabra lower. Probably
I'd
C
put
or D.
Kadabra in D or E.
I put
D is fine. D is fine for
I'd-
Kadabra then.
Can we do C?
C.
What do you guys think?
I think
Levi.
it's C.
I
Me
think
personally,
Kadabra is C.
I'd say D.
What would you
C
say, Ben?
works for me for Kadabra.
Okay.
Okay, and I guess C.
And then Alakazam.
I'd
Dude,
put that in A.
Alakazam is so cool.
Alakazam is a dope motherfucker.
Didn't we already
man.
decide Alakazam A?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
Abra
just-
B plus.
I just don't like Alakazam being higher than Abra.
That's what I'm saying. But
I
like,
just think they're-
I think that's
I just-
fair.
I just think they're equal, but yeah, that's fine. Alakazam is a classic.
Ben,
It
what
could
do you
be A.
think?
I would personally put Alakazam above Abra.
Okay.
That's fair, and Finn would too. And Levi and I think they're both equal.
But
I'm okay if it's over A.
Me too. I get it. Like I do
Not
like
over A, but
and I
A.
kind of feel the same in a way. Alakazam is just dope. So-
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
Alakazam A, Abra B plus, Kadabra C.
What do you
Okay.
guys think about Mega Alakazam?
I don't care really.
I don't care about it.
I think it's cool, but I
What?
don't really care about it.
I'd say like
Although that would be like my mega if I had a team.
That's true.
So
I'd say
yeah.
C or Misk for me.
but still I just don't really care about megas and other forms and shit is the thing. At this point I only
There's
I
only,
just
like-
hate to be that guy, but I don't know.
I love Megas as a concept, but there's
Yeah.
only like 3 of them that I actually like really like.
Yeah.
Man, I personally I think Mega Alakazam is so damn cool.
It is.
Like you have
It is.
Alakazam is already cool, but now the spoons are fucking levitating, and he's levitating.
And you know, I actually really like the lore behind it is something like he sacrificed his like physical body, and that's why he looks all like emaciated for like more knowledge or whatever when he mega evolves.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he actually is a dope motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie.
Can we? I think I heard like some C's and stuff. Do we think we can agree we can put him in B or B plus?
I'd say B.
The thing about this tier list is that Mega Alakazam doesn't have the same feeling to me that Caterpie and Growlithe do, but just
No.
because he came so much later. But like on design, design wise, like purely design wise, like I get why you put him even in A or B or plus or whatever. But
Yeah,
like
just
I don't know.
think- I don't know. For me, I would put him in B plus, obviously because of his design. But I just think we all like Alakazam, and then it just looks and feels like super cool as well.
Right.
I just
right.
missed what you just said because my internet
You're
died.
good. I just think if we all think Alakazam is cool, I think Mega Alakazam is like just as cool, if not cooler, especially design wise, just like feeling wise.
Yeah,
He
personally,
looks cool.
I don't like it. So
I don't either. I mean, I think it's cool. The highest I would put is B.
I agree with Levi.
Like C is fine, in my opinion. B or C.
Let's just go with B then, because I mean,
B?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
B is fine, I guess.
Okay.
So Machop.
I don't really care about that entire line.
I don't care for Machop or Machoke.
I don't really care
I think
about
Machop
any
is
of them.
F, bro.
Really?
Dude,
put an
Machop
Oh,
is
shit.
weird.
I don't know if I could put him in. I mean,
But
wouldn't put it.
the contrast with that is that I think Machamp is super cool.
Machamp is dope. I'm not even gonna lie.
But
That's the that is the fighting type, bro.
Yeah, but Machop just looks weird and just dumb.
So my internet
Yeah.
went out again. What are we saying?
Machop.
What do you guys think?
What
Finn
was
says
it?
F for Machop.
Dude,
I don't think it's that, but I put him in Machop and Machoke both in E personally.
That's what I think. I
okay.
think I
Okay,
agree
I'm
with that.
fine with that.
It's in Machamp like B or C.
Machamp is B, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I really think Machamp is a very classic, cool Pokemon.
I think
Mhm.
so too.
I never got to use it, but I just liked
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so Ben, do you agree with all of that?
I mean, I agree with the Machop Machoke. I don't really care for Machamp, but you guys all said B, so we can put it
Yeah.
in
I
B.
mean, where would you put him?
I'd put it in C personally.
Yeah, I think that it's B or C very solidly. Like I don't.
I'm very, very like set on it being in B.
It's fine. Just
Fair.
leave it
That's
B.
fair.
Do you agree, Levi?
B?
Uh huh.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, he's fine.
Number
Bell's proud.
69.
Oh baby, It's our mascot.
Yeah.
The Cloutcast official mascot.
I mean, that was like the first words we uttered.
Oh my god, it literally
Should we
does,
go
bro.
Should we put it in fave because of that?
He might have
Honestly,
to be. I'm
yeah.
okay with that. I'm not even gonna lie.
We
I'd be fine with Bellsprout in favorite.
Well,
I wouldn't put him
think-
in like S, but I'd put him in favorite.
Yeah.
Let's put him in S.
Okay.
Because I think favorite is reserved for like our favorite Pokemon.
Right.
Do we?
I
even-
just feel like S. I feel like that just feels like a joke, honestly.
It does.
But-
It
Tell me one
does.
thing that's wrong with Bellsprout.
I know what you're saying, Ben. Like, realistically, it's probably like C or B. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
so I
C.
feel like we should stick it in fave because I feel like
Because that's one across the board for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It's
fair.
our mascot.
I do
Yeah.
understand that.
Weeping
Alright, so-
Bell. Weeping Bell.
Hard E. E.
E or D. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the
E.
other two.
E is fine.
I think Victory Bell too.
I'd put
Yeah.
Victory Bell in D, but
I
if
actually
it's
like
D,
Victory
I
Bell.
would-
I used the Victory Bell in my Crystal and played.
Like for Victory Bell, I was thinking more like C.
C
I
is
can't-
my ceiling for Victory Bell.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
could
then
go-
D is fine. Then what about you, Ben?
I'd put it in C or D.
Okay, I think D for Victory Bell. Then, well,
Well,
Finn, what about you? Finn?
I personally am a fan of Victory Bell. I'd prefer if it was in C.
Me too.
Okay,
I really would.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then.
Ben.
What are we putting it in?
C.
All right, that's fine with me.
So Tentacool. Tentacool is underrated. But
Underrated, but
I think
yeah.
I think Tentacool is like C or D. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's
C or
C.
D. Yeah.
I'd put both of them in D.
Oh, I
I
like them both, honestly. I think they're cool. I've always liked Jellyfish a lot, though. But I get it. Like, it's like the fucking Ocean Zubat, right? Also, Levi is obviously AFK right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we can't...
can read out
exact-
what it
Okay.
We'll like repeat his input for now.
Yeah. Tentacool and Tentacruel really are C for me, but I do get why you would put them both in D. Like, I don't know. I've always thought that they were super underrated and that they would be much cooler if they weren't the Zubat of the ocean.
Right.
Like the
Yeah.
Seawards.
Right.
That's
So, Levi said Tentacool D, Tentacool E. So, I'm okay with them being in D. Shit. Now I'm getting a call, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up the call, tell them that I'm doing the podcast, and I'll be right back. Okay, but go ahead and
So-
I'm fine with them both in D. Give me 1 second.
yeah. I think D works personally.
Yeah.
For
I'll put them
both.
both in D.
All right, sure.
Okay. Well, since we have a second, just want to remind everyone listening.
Okay, I'm back.
Make sure to leave a rating, leave a like. We'll get back to the tier list because
Yeah.
is back.
So,
All right,
so both in D.
yes.
That's fair. I like those Pokemon actually, but
Mega Venusaur is in unrated. Levi.
yeah, Mega
Yeah.
Venusaur is unrated. Geodude.
Okay, I feel like we could put the Alolan ones in unrated or
Yeah, me
etc.,
too. Me
Yeah,
too.
whatever.
Me too.
Miscellaneous.
Definitely, absolutely.
So we can just get that out of the way.
Geodude. So Levi said that the entire line is either E or unrated. I
I feel like we have to rate it.
yeah, me too.
feel like we need to
Me too.
at least rate one of them. You know,
Graveler can be. Don't care though.
I think Golem's the coolest of the three.
I agree.
I agree. But I think he's- I think he's-
Geodude is.
Levi
I mean-
believes Geodude is the best.
I'm okay with Geodude and Golem being D and E. D or E. No. D or E. Sorry.
I think Golem's cooler than that. I think Golem deserves a spot in C.
I agree with Finn on that.
The thing about Golem is that, like, as many times I've played Kanto, I can't think of, like, the amount of times that I've seen a Golem is very low, I think. Just because of trait evolutions, and also, like, they're just uncommon, I guess. I
Same
think
thing
the
with
design is
Alakazam,
cool.
honestly.
What'd you say?
same thing with Alakazam. You
That
didn't see
is that is definitely true.
Okay,
But
but
Alakazam, yeah, go ahead.
like I just feel like Alakazam is that Pokemon that like it was so overpowered in Gen 1 that like
Yeah,
it was like cool in that way.
yeah,
Like when you saw an Alakazam, like you would be like,
Oh,
you'd
shit.
be scared, dude.
yeah.
Okay, I think Geodude.
Geodude is E.
Yeah, Geodude's an E.
Geodude is E.
Honestly, Graveler.
Graveler is unrated for me, honestly. I don't really care about it.
Yeah.
I agree with Griffin.
What do you think, Finn?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think.
And Golem can be D. That's what I think.
Okay.
What did we put Geodude in?
E.
All right.
Like, I just think that Golem is fine, but like, I mean, it's C or D, but like, I'm leaning more towards D. I think.
I think Levi said E originally, so we'll put it in D.
Okay.
If that works. For
Okay.
Levi.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Cantonian first, Ponyta Rapidash.
I think that Ponyta is C.
I don't really care for Rapidash, honestly. I think Ponyta's cooler. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like
I
Ponyta.
agree.
I feel like they really screwed up Rapidash. It just looks weird. I feel like they should have kept it like
Yeah.
the cute eyes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't. I think Rapidash is literally unrated for me. I'm not even kidding. Like, even though it was the only, like, Rapidash is the only fire type Pokemon you can use in Sinnoh. Like, if you don't choose Infernape, right?
Yeah.
But at the same, and so I've used it a few times, but I just don't care about it at all. Like, it's unrated or like E, honestly.
Yeah, it's unrated for me. I don't.
Yeah, but Ponyta is cool. Ponyta can be like C or D.
I say
I think-
Ponyta C.
Okay, so I think Ponyta's C. Finn thinks it's D.
Levi says Ponyta and Galarian. Okay, Ponyta and Rapidash are CD, and Rapidash. Okay, yeah, he's saying Rapidash can go in E, and Ponyta and Ponyta can go CD. We said we're not rating Rapidash, right?
Rapidash.
So we
Yeah.
can ignore that.
And the
Ponyta's CD, so I think we're good with Ponyta
for me
being
the
C.
Galarian. Sorry.
Wait.
Galarian, yes.
Galarian.
I don't know. I don't.
I
I
don't
think
care.
Ponyta is really cool. I shiny hunted for it, so I
Yeah.
kind of. I don't really care about Rapidash. I think Ponyta's cool though. I think it's the same circumstance, but
I'd be okay with putting Galarian. I'd be okay with putting it in D. I think Galarian Rapidash. I think we should also put in unrated because it's kind of. It's
Yeah,
like, oh haha, it's a unicorn. Like that's funny, you know.
Yeah.
F for you,
Just-
Levi.
I just
I mean,
think it's
I-
unrated. That's all.
yeah, I would unrate it.
I literally just think it's unrated.
Yeah, I agree with Levi though. I think Galarian Ponyta was really cool, and then Rapidash kind of ruined it. I don't know what the
Yeah.
hell they kind of screwed that up.
100%.
So I mean, maybe Ponyta we can put in D.
Yeah.
I personally like Galarian more than Cantonian, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So D maybe.
Yeah, D works for me.
Wait, so what did we just put in D?
Galarian.
Ponyta.
Okay. And both Rapidash is unrated.
Yeah,
Where did we put the original Ponyta?
C.
That's what I think. I think it's C.
All right. So Cantonian Slowpoke. Levi says D.
I think Slowpoke is like B or C. I'm not gonna lie.
I think-
I used to not like Slowpoke, and now I actually really like it.
Yeah.
So I'd probably put it in like I mean I think C is the right place, but I think B is what my heart is saying.
Finn.
First of all, Galarian Slowpoke, can we just not rate it?
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
I don't really care about that
Doesn't
thing.
even have Slowpoke.
Dude, Slowpoke's pretty lit.
I totally agree, dude.
I think Slowpoke deserves a spot on C.
Sure. That's fine.
I would go with C. That's fine.
That's fine. Dude, I love Slowbro. I don't
Yeah.
want to put it like lower than C, but I can feel it not being there.
I think Slowbro is just as cool as Slowpoke.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't really care for the Mega though.
Yeah, I don't care about the thing.
Slowbro. Okay, Levi says Slowbro is C, but C, but he's fine with D. So I think we're going with C, right?
I
For
think
Slowbro?
Slowpoke and Slowbro are both C for sure.
I agree. I agree.
Do we want to rate Mega or just put it on?
No, I don't care, honestly. Miscellaneous is fine.
Alright.
Magnemite, dude. Oh, wait. Levi said we put
Golem?
D.
yeah, we put Golem in D.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Magnemite. Bruh.
C.
Is it? C?
It's kind of like a Diglett scenario. I feel like.
Wait, you guys don't like Magnemite?
No, I think it's like the same design choice. One thing and then it evolves into three things.
Yeah, but I just like Magnemite as a standalone Pokemon.
I can agree with that. I think it's cooler than Diglett. But
Yeah. I mean,
don't know where
even
I'd put
like
it
I
on.
might even put Magnemite in B, but like I know it's probably C realistically.
Levi would like to put both of them in E.
Yeah. What do you think,
Finn?
Finn?
I think they both go in E. I think.
Wow.
I
Fuck.
mean, I'm okay
What
with
about-
putting Magnemite in D, but I think Magneton needs to go in E.
I mean, fuck. I like them both so much. What about you, Ben?
I think I would put Magnemite in C, and I'd probably put Magneton in D or E.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine. I
Okay,
really like
but-
Magneton though.
Dude,
So-
I mean, we're not rating Magnezone obviously, but I fucking love that Pokemon. But
Yeah, Magnetone's like A, definitely for me at
Yeah.
least.
We'll get to that eventually.
So Magnemite is C, Magneton is D, and Levi said that he agrees with that. He said
Yeah.
that that's as far as
Okay.
he'd go.
that's
All
chill.
right.
That's chill.
Unless, I mean, he said that he wanted them to both be E. So if you guys want to put Magnemite in D, then I get it.
Nah, I like it C. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we putting Magnemite in D or E?
Magnemite is C, Magneton is D.
Right.
Okay. All right.
That's what I think.
So Cantonian Farfetch'd.
Nah, he's like
He's D.
he's like E in my opinion.
I don't really care for Farfetch'd. At least the Cantonian
He's like
one.
fine. What about you, Finn?
I think it's D or E.
I say E. Ben said what?
E.
E. And then you guys both said D. So
What did shiny look like? I mean,
I mean,
the full shiny.
yeah, I just don't think Levi said he's cool with E, but I just don't think Farfetch'd is as high as D, honestly. Because like I think Farfetch'd is just as good as like Wigglytuff and like Paris and stuff, but like not as good as Golem or Poliwhirl. That's just
Yeah.
my opinion though. But if you guys want to put Farfetch'd in D, like I it's fine. I really am ambivalent, honestly, but I think it's E.
I think it's
Yeah. He
Okay.
works. All right. What about Galarian? I feel like Galarian's a D.
I mean, I know
I think-
Finn likes it.
Yeah.
I like Surfetched. I don't really care for Galarian Farfetch'd.
I
Wait,
think
isn't it the
Galarian-
same thing?
No.
No, Surfetch'd
Oh.
is its evolution.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
So-
didn't even know that existed, so I don't care.
All right. So yeah, we can put it in unrated.
Yeah.
If we want to.
Yeah, let's just put it
yeah.
underrated, bro. Like,
Okay.
dude, Surfetch'd, bro. Surfetch'd go crazy.
Yeah, he go crazy. He go crazy. I actually like him.
Yeah.
All right.
Do-
I
do-
think Doduo's unrated, or like no, not unrated. I think he's underrated. Like I think he's kind of cool. What about you?
I don't care for Duo.
Fair enough. I think he's D. Maybe
I don't
E
care about
actually.
either of them.
I guess I don't care about them either, but I mean, I'd be fine with putting them in unrated, but I feel like that's feeding into the machine, bro.
Levi says Doduo in E or unranked, and Dodrio E or D at highest.
They're just so painfully like unnecessary, you know,
Yeah.
like they just don't
They
fit.
need to exist.
They don't
Exactly.
need to exist at all. But this like Spearow, I guess, but like I don't know. I think Doduo is kind of cool. I mean, I think they're both kind of cool in a way, but
I mean,
I
feel
I guess they're no, I think they're unrated. I think they're
We need to
unrated.
rate one of them.
Okay, I mean, I don't know which one I like better. I think I like them equally.
I'd say let's go for Doduo, because, like,
Yeah.
with like, all they did was add another head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Levi says he likes Dodrio more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Levi,
I
Triattack
think
is kind of cool.
Duo is just cool. I think Dodrio is kind of weird, but
I like them equally. I really like them equally.
Yeah.
I think that they belong in whatever tier that you put them in. Like I feel like they're together, but
yeah, it is like the original Tri-Attack user though, which is kind
Yeah.
of cool.
I mean-
Let's put. Are you guys okay with Duo and E and Trio and D? I'm kind of cool with that.
I think they should both be E. Honestly,
I
you're gonna
actually
rate
like
them.
that more now that I look at it.
yeah.
Both E's fine for me.
Okay,
Let's do it.
that's fine. That's fine. So Seal is kind of underrated as well, but I still think. I mean, Seal is D probably.
I think Dugong's cooler.
Yeah. I think-
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like I know it just looks like a seal, but like, I think seals are cool, you know? So,
I cannot.
Levi said that Seal is D, Dugong D or E, and Dugong's E.
I'm a fan of Dugong. I think it's really cool.
I think they're both D personally. He doesn't like Dugong, bro. Jeez.
yeah, apparently he hates.
let's wait then. Well, where do we want to put Seal?
I'm okay with them both being D. Like that's my final answer. I think
Let's-
I'll go along with what you
Let's
guys
put-
think.
Okay, honestly, listen. I'm a fan. I actually do like Dugong, but I hate Seal. How could you be less creative? If you spelled it Seal, that is the only way you could be less creative.
I know.
It is literally okay. I think Seal goes in E. Tell me how is it different from a normal seal?
I mean, yeah, that is true. I don't know. I think it's kind of cute, man.
It is cute, actually. Let's put it in D. And
I think they're both in D.
let's put it in, we'll wait for Dugong because Levi says he has something to say.
Well, he said he can't talk still.
Well, we still have a long way to go.
That is true, and it's already been an hour and a half. Should we just split it into 2 episodes?
I think we have to finish. I think we can do it in 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
I don't know if we can do it in 15 minutes. There's still quite
We
a
still
bit
have
to
a
go.
lot of Pokemon.
Let's power through Kanto. Whatever. It was supposed
Okay.
to be an extra long episode anyway. So.
That's true. Honestly, yeah, we can do it. Let's just go
Alright,
until
so-
11.
Try Grimer then. We can wait. Well, Levi said the only thing he would say is Dugong Gong, which I assume
Yeah,
is the
that's
Pixel
all.
or a theme for it, whatever
Yeah,
song. Jesus.
which is really funny.
I mean, I think Dugong's cooler. I would put Dugong in D.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they're both D.
All right, so Levi says he put in F. I feel like we should just go with D. It's 3 Ds.
Sure.
Both D. All right, he says that's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Grimer.
don't think I can put Grimer in F. I think he's E. Actually,
First of all, Alolan forms, can we just put in unrated?
yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
yeah, whatever.
Would I put Grimer in F? Actually, this might be my first F.
Grimer is
I
such an unoriginal thing. I think Muck is cool, but I think that's just really because Ash
So-
used it, and I remember Ash using Grimer or Muck a lot. So,
so that's what I thought at first. Levi said that he doesn't think that they're that bad, and then
But
he
what's
put him in E.
redeemable about Grimer?
But the thing about why I would put Grimer in F is that I literally think this might be the worst designed Pokemon, like, ever. Genuinely. That's why I think that it might be F, and I don't know if I'll get hate for
Okay.
that, but
Here's what okay. First of all, I like Muck a lot more than Grimer because with Muck,
Yeah.
they really went for like the sludge, like ugh.
I think it looks cool,
Yeah.
but
Whereas
Grimer
with-
always has the 3-finger bullshit.
Yeah,
like
Grimer, and it looks like happy, and they like tried to make
Yeah.
it somewhat cute. Like, what were
Yeah.
they thinking, dude?
Yeah. I'm okay with Muck. I think Muck's kind of cool, actually. But
Yeah.
Grimer is kind of fucking bad,
I,
honestly.
I think Grimer is an F tier.
I actually think this might be my first F, deadass. What about
Yeah.
you, Finn, or, Ben?
I'm fine with putting Muck in like D or E, and then putting Grimer in F.
That's what I think. But I think Muck might be D, actually, now that I'm thinking
Me
about
too.
it.
I like that.
I think the fact they made it like more of like a monster gives it
Yeah.
more merit.
So you heard it here on the Clout cast. This is our first F Pokemon. Is Grimer.
It's great.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair though. I really don't like Grimer. Yeah, it won't be our last either. I'm coming for you, Aromatisse, you dumb motherfucker. Fucking hate that Pokemon.
We'll probably get it to it in like 5 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelder.
Shelder and Cloyster.
Shelder is like D. I mean, I just maybe it's E actually.
It literally is like a shadow with a tongue coming out of it.
Yeah, I think Shelder's E.
Agree. I agree with what Levi just dropped.
I can agree.
Said Shelder E, Cloyster C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Cloyster's a lot cooler.
Cloyster's cool, but I don't know if I'd put. Well, I think there was a tier between C and D. That's where Cloyster would go.
I think. I think it deserves to be in C, and I'm biased because I used one and I really liked it, but
I guess that's fair. I guess Cloyster can be C, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I think Cloyster's cool, honestly. Okay, so this next one is a very important one for this episode, in my opinion. The Gengar line.
Yeah.
I really love all three, like a lot, honestly. I'm excited
to go like down pat. Like it's a classic, you know, Gengar especially.
Yeah. This is one of the Pokemon that I was super excited to talk about, along with Abra, along with we'll get to some of the others soon. But Levi's about to come back, and I really want him to be here so that we can talk about Gengar. Because
alright, let's just do let's just skip to Onyx really quick.
Okay, sure. Onyx is like E. I don't care about Onyx.
Onyx is E. I don't think there's any really.
Yeah. There's no redeemable factor about Onyx.
I don't care about Drowsy or Hypno either. So. Personally.
That is true. Actually,
Drowsy.
Oh,
No.
wait. We have to wait for Levi for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to wait for Onyx.
Yeah, Levi has some things to say about Drowsy and Hypno.
I think Levi will agree with E for Onyx, but
yeah.
I mean, Jesus, we can get through this, but holy crap, there's still 7 other generations.
And to think going into this, we're like, oh, maybe we can do 1 or 2 generations.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This is actually.
Yeah, we would have had to gone like a lot faster.
To be fair, isn't Gen 1 have the most Pokemon from a generation?
I'm back.
Actually, Gen 4 has the exact same amount, I'm pretty sure.
Does it?
Gen 5 has slightly more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what have you guys done so far with the casting line?
Wait, actually, Gen 4... Never mind. Go ahead.
You got Onyx, Levi. Do you agree that Onyx is an E?
Sure.
Alright, so now we can do...
Ghastly.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do Ghastly now.
Can we go in order of the evolution?
Yeah, Ghastly first. So Ghastly might be a B.
I'd say C for Ghastly.
C is pretty solid as well.
Okay.
B or C.
But is Ghastly really cooler than like Weedle?
That's true. Ghastly itself might be C, honestly. But it does feel very classic.
I don't know.
Shiny Ghastly is awesome too.
Yeah.
That's fair. I prefer Haunter and Gengar over Ghastly.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it in C.
Yeah. So, Ghastly is C. That's fine. What do you think, Ben?
C or D for Ghastly for me.
I see.
Yeah, I agree with C or D.
I think Ghastly is solidly C then. What do you think, Levi?
C.
So, for Haunter then,
I think don't like Haunter.
Really?
I'd say D, C at the
wow.
highest, personally.
I'd put Haunter in B, honestly.
I probably wouldn't put Haunter higher than C.
Me
Crazy.
too.
What do you think, Finn?
I'd put Haunter in I agree with you. I'd put it in B, but I'm okay
Me too.
with C.
I mean, I'm okay with C, but like Haunter is cool. I like Haunter.
Yeah.
Gengar is A for me.
I'd put Gengar in A.
I think
Gengar
Gengar
A.
is definitely A or B plus. Like that Pokemon is very cool. It's a very classic Pokemon too.
Yeah, I mean, like with Gengar, it has a lot going. Like,
yeah,
it was in the intro with Nidoran.
Yeah,
and it's always been like a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Which you could say it's like overhyped, but it's
I mean,
it's just good.
It is, but it's verifiably
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's
has
a cool fucking Pokemon.
It's like 130 base special attack or something
Yeah.
like that. It has
Yeah.
a super huge move pool.
Speed as
And-
well. Huge speed.
It's like I don't know if you guys noticed, but over like the last like year or few months, a lot of people who don't even care about Pokemon have been like just looking at Gengar and like
Really?
thinking it's cool. I've seen like
Wow.
people all over TikTok.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. I
Huh.
completely forgot about that. Yeah.
I just like Gengar a lot. A is
Gengar is
perfect for me.
Gengar is a classic Pokemon. It's definitely A. Is there even an S in this generation, by the way?
That's what I was thinking. about
Maybe.
right now.
Maybe.
I have one.
I have a
I have
candidate.
one. I have
Actually-
one.
I have 2 candidates.
Or maybe two. Maybe
I
two.
have like 2.
Actually,
I have
maybe
2.
3. But we'll
Yeah, me
get
too.
there. We'll
Yeah,
get there.
we'll get there. So what about Mega Gengar? Are we gonna rate that or not?
No, I mean I don't care about Mega Gengar.
I love
I would
Mega.
say
The shiny looks amazing, but I don't really care for it otherwise.
same.
Okay, well, where are we putting Gengar?
Gengar's
A.
A. Gengar's definitely A.
I completely agree. Mega Gengar, I think it goes into B. I mean, you can't deny that it looks pretty cool, and it's a cool add-on to Gengar. And
Yeah.
the shiny is quite cool as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Personally,
I
I'd
just
say
don't care. Yeah. Fair enough. I'd put it in D, but
D.
I'd go
we're gonna-
unranked or C.
I
Or
think
D.
it's unranked, honestly.
Let's just put it in unranked.
Okay.
Drowsy and Hypno, I couldn't care less about.
F, 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 F,
Yeah.
F.
That's why I said we have to wait for
Yeah.
for this. I knew you were gonna say that.
I hate them both so
I could
fucking
honestly
much.
put them both in F.
I would be 100% fine. I
Have
fucking
you
hate
guys
those Pokemon.
Ever heard that the Hypno's Lullaby?
Yeah,
That scarred me as a kid.
they're a disgrace. They're a disgrace to the side
Dude,
entire.
They're not
deserve
even
to be
fucking Pokemon, dude.
normal. They're
Dude,
fucking
Drowsy-
disgusting.
Drowsy has a flaccid penis for a nose.
Yeah, I was about to say, look at its
So
ugly ass
ugly.
fucking nose.
Yeah, they're F. I agree.
Fuck them.
All right.
Yeah.
So what about Krabby and Kingler?
Krabby underrated. Krabby like C. Krabby like C, bro.
Krabby
I'm not even kidding.
I put Krabby in D. Kingler,
All
I
right,
don't really
all
care
right,
for.
all right.
Kingler just looks like the same, but like slightly more intimidating, I guess.
I'd put-
Krabby C or D. Kingler underrated or unrated.
I can get with that. If I had to put Kingler in a slot, I'd put E.
Yeah, I had a Kingler named Lube.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
And new X's are bro. Shit slapped. Okay, I'd rather put Kingler in E because I think it deserves a spot. Like, I think it's. I actually disagree. I think we should unrate it. It's really
Yeah,
not.
me too. It's
All right.
not that
So
important.
what are we putting Krabby in?
I'd say
Krabby
D.
Krabby's D. That's
Good.
fine.
Okay,
I'd put it.
I'm fine with that.
What would you put it in, Ben?
I'd put Krabby in D probably.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. What is the
Alright.
next one? Voltorb? I literally think they're both unrated, by the way.
Me too.
Like, I hate to say that. They're what'd you say?
We need to rate one of like at least, you know.
Yeah,
So-
but they're like both. I just don't
I don't
care about either of them.
When I think of Electrode, I think of Gen 2. Isn't it is it Mahogany Town?
Yeah, the Team Rocket.
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So
That's what I think of.
That gives me that memory, which is like something. But I mean, if we're talking about just pure design, I don't really care for either of them.
Yeah, I mean, pure design is like.
Well, yeah.
yeah,
They don't really.
Pokeball.
They
If we
just
had to
don't-
put one, I'd just say Electrode E.
Me too. I think I'd say that too.
Want to just do that and we can put Voltorb in unrated?
sure.
Yeah.
But Electro's E, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think
works.
it's even. I mean, D is probably the highest I can put it.
Yeah.
But
All right.
D or E.
Execute.
Dude, oh my gosh.
I'd
Execute
put it in
alone E.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Executor, though.
Executor though? Dude. Executor is honestly like a B for me.
A B, really.
Yeah.
Because
Wow,
when
that's
Griffin
crazy.
and I played
Yeah.
Hard
His name
Gold Soul
was-
Silver.
His name was Atheist.
His name was Atheist, but I spelled it wrong.
It was actually, I actually kind of like that Pokemon.
Do you remember when you edited the picture of my team and you had Executor flying on Noctowl's back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I say we have to put it in B.
Yeah,
I'd say
I
C.
mean,
I'm not
I would go
gonna
with C.
lie. I would go with C.
C, I'm okay with C, but I personally put it in B.
I gotcha.
No, but- Okay, so which one are we doing? C or B?
I think it's up to Finn.
You guys think that Executor over like I don't know. I don't think
know.
Executor is B.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from. Though.
Yeah.
Okay, what about a Alolan Executor? I feel like
I
we have
feel
to
like we
rate
need
it.
to rate that. Yeah.
I'm
What?
putting it in like fucking E then.
It's just I don't know. I'd
It was
probably go with
funny,
D.
but like
It was funny at
It's
first.
funny. Like I don't really care. Like I think it's unrated.
I stopped like it when they started spawning everywhere in Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
I have like
Yeah.
20 of them.
Yeah, I know, and they're all like weirdly high CPU.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like the lore behind it is really cool. The fact that it's really like the original Executor.
Yeah.
It
It's
really
a dragon
is.
type.
They
Yeah.
mentioned that like the Cantonian one like doesn't get enough sunlight, so it grows short.
Yeah.
And there's promotional art from like back in the '90s of an Alolan Executor.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know. I'd probably go with like D personally.
Yeah, I don't want to unrank it, but I'd say D, maybe E.
Let's throw it in D.
That's cool.
Okay.
Right, Cubone.
C.
Eh.
Maybe D.
Cubone's probably D for me, honestly.
I'd probably put
I
Cubone
agree.
in D. Cubone D works.
Okay.
Cantonian
Cantonian
Marowak. Yeah, what about that?
D
I'd probably
or
put all-
E.
I
I'd probably
think
put D or C.
I think Marowak's like a C or D. I kind of like Marowak.
I like Marowak.
I like it too, but I don't like it more than Cubone.
That's
I
fair. I guess I kind of do as well, actually. I think it's
C or
dope.
D then.
Let's put it. Let's throw it in C. I think it's cool. No, it has to go in D. I don't think
Okay.
it's cool. I don't think it's cool enough to be in C.
I guess I get that.
What about Alolan Marowak?
Dude, okay,
I love it.
anyone
That thing is
fucking-
dope.
It is so cool.
It's actually dope. I'm not gonna
It was
lie.
so cool, dude. I remember using it in Sun.
Yeah,
It
I
was
mean-
so fun.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
it's B or C.
I think it's A.
I think it's
wouldn't
B.
Dude,
Go, I wouldn't go A. I'd probably put it in B.
B is fine, I
Can we-
think.
okay. It's so fucking cool though.
It is so cool, but
It's cool. I don't know if
No.
it's cool.
And it has like
I mean, I could put it in B plus because I think it
Yeah.
is much cooler than Caterpie.
yes.
I agree.
I mean, if you guys want to, but I don't think it's cooler than Venusaur.
That is
Oh,
true.
That is true.
I think it's cooler than Venusaur, but
I mean,
I
I think it's cool in Venusaur by design, but I think in terms of like
Yes.
Venusaur
yeah.
being
Connection.
Venusaur.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they deserve to be in the same tier, so it's either they're both in B
Yeah.
or they're both in B plus.
I would
I
not-
have an edit.
I would be down to move Venusaur up and a little.
Amen. Venusaur deserves to be B plus. That's all. I'm saying.
Congratulations, Venusaur.
Okay.
You got a promotion.
Yeah. I mean,
So I-
Venusaur deserves to be fucking A in my opinion, but
Yeah,
I know that it's not like
I started to really like Venusaur when we played Pokemon.
Yeah, I fucking love Venusaur.
Yeah.
Um,
Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan is probably actually like a B or C, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hitmonchan is cool. I don't
Yeah.
really like Hitmonlee.
What about you, Finn?
I like Hitmonlee a lot more.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's kind of rare, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably put Lee in like D, and I'd probably put Chan in B or C.
I think Chan is probably B or C, and then Hitmonlee's like D or E.
That's exactly what I think.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put them both in C. I don't know.
We could do that.
I'm not mad at that.
I think that's a compromise,
Yeah, I guess so.
I think Chan's much cooler, but
Yeah.
What about
Okay,
Lee?
Lickitung is like E.
What?
I'd say E, maybe D.
I don't know if I can put fucking Lickitung in
It's
E.
just lick it up, dude.
Yeah, that's true. It's up to you guys, honestly.
I want to put it in E.
Me
Let's
too.
go with E.
That's
Okay.
cool with me.
Coughing
Coughing.
is a baller.
Yeah.
Like, I actually kind of like
Ball.
coughing, deadass. I think they're both
Coffee.
E. I think I think that they're both like D, honestly.
Say
I
D
mean-
or B?
D.
Okay, I agree with that.
What do you guys think?
Golfing.
Why does it sound like that?
It's just
Because it has like a smoker's voice.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I could put them both in D.
What about you, Finn?
I think coughing. I think wheezing is definitely D. I think coughing deserves a spot in C.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can kind of get behind that, honestly.
I can too, I guess.
All right, we
But-
can go with C then.
Is coughing cooler than Nidoran?
Yeah, no, I think they're both D. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like
They're both D.
I think Galarian Wheezing has like something. You know,
No.
I think it
I
does.
don't.
I don't.
It's literally from a region based on Britain,
Uh-huh.
and it obviously is like giving off like the Industrial Revolution vibes
Uh-huh.
for Britain, and I think that's really cool. But I think it's really cool. But whatever.
Top
you guys-
hat is
you
just
guys
dumb
can-
to me.
I would
mean,
put
yeah.
it unrated.
I don't know
honestly.
why they made it a top hat, but like because obviously it's supposed to be like a.
Why the fuck is it a fairy type?
Yeah, I have
'cause
no fucking idea.
it purifies the air.
Oh, that's kind of dope, actually.
Yeah. So
Thanks.
I don't know,
I
man.
mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys don't want to rate it, that's fine, I guess. But
I
I would like to rate it. I'd probably put it. I don't know.
If we have to rate it, I'd put it in E.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah, me
I think
too.
it's cooler than the original Wheezing. So
Wow.
I agree.
I don't actually. I think the original Weezing is kind of cool.
also
Yeah.
cool ability. So
Yeah,
I just don't know if we should rate it. I feel like
me
you
too.
don't have to rate it then.
But
I
if
just
we
think.
do rate it, yeah, I don't know.
Do we want to put it in D then? I think it kind of deserves a rating. I think.
I feel like it does.
Okay, D is fine. I'm fine with that.
I guess.
But I think that it's not necessary. I mean, my opinion is it shouldn't be rated.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to, that's
I mean-
fine. D is fine.
All right. Well, let's stick it in D, I guess then.
Okay.
What about Rhydon? Is it? I always get the names.
Right.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Right. Is it
Well,
Rhyhorn, Rhydon?
Rhyhorn, Rhydon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhyhorn, Rhydon.
I think
Rhydon-
Rhydon's cool. I don't really care for Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn is
Rhydon-
cool. There's the same cry as Charizard, and that's it.
Rhydon is probably actually maybe C for me. I think it's kind of cool.
Was the first Pokemon.
Wait, what? Oh, right.
Yeah.
And Rhyhorn's like D. I'd say Rhydon C, Rhyhorn C. No, D, sorry.
I
fuck.
agree with that.
I can get with that.
What were you saying?
Rhyhorn D, Rhydon C.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I think Rhyhorn's more of an E. I don't think it's very special.
Oh wow.
I agree with that.
I'd put it in D personally.
Maybe they're both D then.
I don't know about that.
I'd put Rhydon in C.
Yeah,
Me too.
Rhydon and
I think
C,
Rhydon's-
right?
But I think Rhyhorn's more of an E. I just
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I guess I get that. Rhyhorn isn't really that special, I guess. But like
Alright.
Rhyhorn is under Tentacool. Like we're saying Tentacool is objectively better than Rhyhorn.
there's no way.
That's what. Yeah. So I don't know.
Let's put it in D then.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I think that Rhyhorn is D.
Rhyhorn.
I really do. I don't think he's as bad as E.
Where did we put Tentacool and Tentacruel?
In D.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Rhydon and C.
Yeah.
Rhyhorn and D.
Yes.
Okay.
Chansey.
Chansey's like B for me. I actually really
Yeah.
like Chansey.
I think we should throw Chansey into B.
What do you think, Levi?
C.
What do
I'd
you
put
think,
it in
Ben?
B.
So that's pretty much B, I would say. I mean, I just think it's very classic, honestly. But I see why you would put it in C. I can see why.
I think I like Blissey more.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually.
I like Chansey.
It's either B or C for sure. I just don't know which one. I think it's fine in B, honestly. Yeah, I do think it's fine in
I
B.
think it's- yeah. I think we should
Yeah.
keep it B.
Okay.
All right. Tangela.
Tangle is like D or E.
Weird. I can't. I
D,
mean,
E.
I'd put it higher than Tangrowth, but
Really?
Tangle is kind of cool.
I think
What'd you say?
Tangrowth is like a weird, like, kind of looks like, I don't know, sex offender.
I put. I know what you mean. I put Tangela in D.
Me too. I really
think
would put it in
Tangela
Okay.
is D.
Okay.
because I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. It's definitely much cooler than Rattata, at least.
Yeah, I think so. Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan is pretty underrated. I think it's at least C, honestly.
I'd say Mega is
could go with that.
underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I
But-
think Kangaskhan and C is fine.
That's
Yeah.
what I think. Do you guys all agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this is my boy right here.
Or C.
Weeaboo
Horsey.
Trap God.
Horsey, dude. I really fucking adore this Pokemon.
Me too.
So
I could put both of them high. I think they're both really cool.
I could put Horsey at B.
I mean, like I think Kingdra is
Horsey.
obviously the coolest, but
I'd put Kingdra in A or B plus if we were there, but obviously we won't this episode.
yeah. No, I mean I literally put Kingdra in A for sure. But I mean, I think Horsey is B and Seadra
Yeah.
might be B plus.
I would.
Well-
Kingdra B plus?
I
Oh,
would
yeah,
agree.
yeah, never mind.
No.
I think it'd be the opposite. I think I put Horsey in B plus and Seadra in B.
I could
Well-
put
Seadra in C.
Well, maybe Seadra C actually.
I think they're both C.
Oh god, I definitely wouldn't put either of them in C.
I'd
Personally.
put
Do you
Seadra.
not wait? Are you saying you don't like them, Ben?
No, I'm saying I'd put them both in either B plus or B.
Me too.
I'm not a fan of Seadra.
I actually really like Seadra. I think he's cool.
I think
Seadra's
Seadra
cool.
is better than Horsey, but I
Really.
don't think they compare to the B plus B Pokemon.
I think Horsey
Yes.
does, but
But I
that's it.
think Horsey definitely at least compares to the B Pokemon. Well, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I just really like Horsey, man.
Yeah.
I do too.
I think we can compromise by saying that one is B and one is C. What do you guys think?
I'd put Horsey in B.
Huh.
Yeah,
Where would you put both of them, Finn? Let's start with that.
I would put them. I would just put them both in C. That's kind of my. I mean, I think they're pretty cool, but like, and I prefer Seadra, but I think the problem is that I just think Kingdra totally like. I think Kingdra like would potentially be like A, B plus for sure.
Mhm.
But like,
I'd even put Kingdra in S, honestly. I love that Pokemon.
I would.
yeah.
Yes.
But I just think I don't think Horsey and Seadra are that cool.
I get it, like standalone, maybe they're not as cool as compared to Kingdra, but I still think I would put Horsey in at least B. I mean, I would be okay with Horsey B, Seadra C, but I think that they both are B. That's my take on it, I think. What do you
Ben?
guys think?
What about you, Ben?
I mean, like I said, I'd put both of them in either B plus or B. So, if you have to put one of them in C, I don't really care which, because I think they're both just as cool as each other. So, I just pick one, I guess. It depends on you guys.
I'm kind of adamant about keeping Horsey in B and Seadra in C, but if
That
if,
is
like,
what I think.
if like
I'm okay with that.
Horsey B, Seadra C. That's what I would want to do.
Yeah.
All right.
So are we cool with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm
What about you, Ben? I mean, what is your opinion?
I mean, I already said mine, but we have to compromise, so it's all right.
Okay.
Okay. Goldeen and Seeking.
They're like
man,
I don't care
Both.
for either of them.
they're like
so
both don't care personally.
yeah.
I
it
feel
kinda
like we need to name
sucks.
one of them
Like,
at least.
I mean, I'd put Goldeen and maybe E, but
Yeah.
like, Seeking I don't really care about that much. Is that cool? Goldeen,
Yeah.
E,
I
and
almost
Seeking
want to
don't
put
care.
C. Nah, no, we'll just not rate it.
And where are we putting Goldeen?
Probably E, I
E.
think. I
Okay,
think Goldeen
E.
E. So, Star You and Star Me.
I think
I
they're
think-
both really dope.
What'd you
Star
say?
U.
Hey, what did you say, Ben?
I said I think they're both really cool.
Me too.
I'm gonna let you guys talk before I talk because I'm always like the first one to talk.
I'm gonna say, and this is gonna start a discussion, but I think Starmie is A.
I would also put Starmie in A.
Deadass. I would
I
put
would-
Starmie in A.
I'm
yeah,
okay
I really
with
would.
that,
I really would. B
but-
plus is fine.
I'd rather. I don't mind it being in B plus at all. I think it's really cool, but I don't think it's A.
We
I
can
don't
put
think
it in
we
B
can compare.
plus.
Yeah.
I think B plus
Okay.
is fair for
Starmie is good in B plus. I think that's fine.
I was gonna say, if we put Starmie in A, I don't even remember what the last one we just did was, but I was thinking, to be honest, we could put, Gengar in S maybe. If I really think about it,
Yeah.
If I had to move one of the A's to S, I'd probably move Gengar.
If I
Yeah.
could, I'd do Alakazam. Honestly,
Me
we
too.
can do that at the end if you want.
Yeah.
okay, let's just go back once we finish rest of Kanto.
So what about Star U?
Staryu's
C,
C.
D.
Staryu's fine, but like Starmie is really cool.
I'd
Yeah.
I'd rather put it in D. I don't know.
I'll put it
I'm
in
cool
C.
with
I'd put it
D.
in C.
I'd put it in C. Staryu
Let's-
C.
Let's just throw
I'd
it in
say.
C then.
Cool
And
with me.
Starmie's good in A or B plus. That's
I agree.
really that's really up to you guys.
B plus.
B plus.
Okay, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine.
All right.
Okay, here's my next F. I think.
I wasn't gonna throw an F at first, but I can get behind that for sure.
Like E or F, Mr.
I
Mime.
mean, I think we're probably gonna put Galarian in unrated. I'd assume.
I didn't even
But
know that existed,
If
dude.
we were to rate
Me neither.
Galarian, I would put Galarian. Definitely, I think Galarian's a lot cooler. Just the fact it's animation, it's like a tap dancer, which is just really dope.
Yeah.
But I don't really care for Cantonian, so
E or F. I mean, like, maybe it's not necessary. No, I think it's F. I think it's.
yeah, I think
I'd say F or unranked
I think it's F.
I think it's F.
I
for
think-
what about-
Galarian.
Yeah,
What about Galarian?
I think. Oh, I don't care about that Pokemon. It's unrated.
yeah.
For Galarian, I'd say F or unranked.
Yeah, for Galarian, I probably put Galarian in D. So,
So, Mr. Mime, F or E or unrated?
Mr. Mime, Cantonian, I guess we're putting it in
Yeah.
F.
I think it's an F, dude. I don't like
Weird.
fucking
It's-
Mr. Mime.
It's
Yo.
just
Mr.
weird.
Mime.
Mr. Mime. All
Okay.
Scyther.
Scyther might be
Wait,
C or B. No,
where do
maybe
we
C.
put Galarian, Mr. Mime?
Unrated. So yeah, Scyther is dope.
I would probably put Scyther in B, personally.
I'd put Scyther in C personally.
I think it's C. That's what I think. I think it's a really cool Pokemon though. What about you, Finn?
Can we put it in B?
I'd like to put it in B.
I'm
See,
not-
I thought B at first as well, but like,
But how can
well,
you-
actually,
I'm not against it.
I get B. I do.
Scyther
is-
is definitely cooler than like Metapod
Yeah.
and Weedle.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. But it's not as relevant, honestly.
I think
Like,
it's
at least to-
relevant.
I think
Well,
quite
it's
yeah.
relevant. It's relevant in like other generations to me, but never in the first one. Like, I never used one in red or blue or
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean,
or
it was like
green.
impossible to get one.
Yeah,
so I understand
yeah.
that. But like, it was.
But I think it's cool.
I think it certainly looks cool, and like,
Yeah,
it was a Pokemon. At least when I was like playing, like, you know, first gen, when I was kind of unfamiliar, like, it was always Pokemon that seemed super cool, but you just couldn't, you know, never really got to use one.
yeah.
Yeah, I think B is healthy spot.
Yeah.
I agree.
What about
B is fine for Scyther. Okay, don't hate on Jinx yet, okay?
I'm not putting it in F.
I don't think Jinx is F. I don't even think Jinx is E. I literally think it's at least D. Like,
I'd
I
put it
think
in E.
Jinx gets a lot of shit, but, like, you have to give something to the Pokemon that's, like, the counterpart of Electabuzz and Magmar, and also, Psychic Ice is a dope fucking type.
Yeah,
dude.
It
dude.
is.
That is
It
an
is a dope
awesome
type.
type.
It is a dope type, but I also think Jinx looks terrible. So.
I know, but, like, I wish they made it look
Also, it's
cooler.
crying like.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I think it's D, right?
I'd probably
I'd
put
say
it in
E.
F. So
You put it in F?
yeah, I think I like
Fuck.
Mr. Mime. So
It's typing does it all for me, pretty much.
typing is really cool, but
Yeah.
I mean, ice types are my favorite, and psychic is also a really close favorite as well. So
I want to put it in D, but I get E.
we can put it in E. That's fine with me.
What do you think, Levi?
E.
You said E?
Yeah, E.
E is fine then.
Sorry,
I do
so
think Jinx is underrated though.
Okay.
Electabuzz and Magmar.
I think they're
Electabuzz,
pretty
C.
high. I do think they're pretty high. Like C, both
I
C.
think Electabuzz is much higher than Magmar.
That's fair. But I'd still put Magmar in D and Electabuzz in C.
I put Electabuzz. I'm a huge fan of Electabuzz. I think it's B.
Me fucking too. My
Electabuzz
Electabuzz
B.
that I used until like level
Dude.
60 until I could evolve it in fucking Blade. Dude, his name was Butt Pluge.
I know, dude.
That was like the most immature shit ever, I know, but like it was so funny at the time.
Uh,
I love Electabuzz.
I could put both of them in C or B.
Me too.
So I don't really care where they go,
Definitely me too.
as long as they're in one of those two.
do they have to be the same?
They
No,
don't have to-
no, I think Electabuzz is better.
I think Electabuzz B, Magmar C.
That's what
That's
I
what I
think.
said.
That's what I think as well. And Electivire or Magmortar might both be like A for me. I actually really like both.
Oh yeah, those
a
are
lot.
Yeah, we'll get
They
into
are really
that
cool.
though.
All right,
What you been-
Pincers like C.
Mega
Honestly,
Pinsir is unrated. It's
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
C.
I
C or
think
D.
it's D.
I'd put it in C or D.
I think Pinsir's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like Scyther a lot more.
I get it. I do too. But Pinsir's like
It just
still cool.
it feels so outclassed by Heracross.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Heracross is definitely much cooler.
But yeah.
So C
yeah.
or D, it's fine with me.
C.
Actually, I guess it's C. But I understand D as well.
Yeah.
All right,
Tauros.
D.
You said what?
It's
Maybe
said-
E.
it's like
I'd say D or E.
I'd say it's E. Yeah.
I'd go with E.
Because I can learn surf, but that's like
It's like
Can learn to surf?
yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Dude, everything can learn surf in Gen 1.
It's true.
It's so weird.
I get that we're not necessarily like I don't know. Like I guess we should start I don't know if we've really given a reason for why we've been sticking things or some of the other like less important ones. Like why do you guys think that like Tauros is D? Like compared to the other Pokemon?
I mean,
think
I
it's-
think,
D?
Well, what do you guys think?
I
I
think
don't know.
Tauros just like it's just a bull with more tails and like it doesn't
I think it's E.
It doesn't hold much yeah, I think it's E too. I just don't think it holds much significance, you know?
I agree. It just kind of is there, and like sometimes you don't even see it. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Ash has like 30 of them, but
yeah.
I don't want to unrank it, but I'm cool with E.
Yeah.
he works.
So here's the
Magikarp.
thing. Here's the thing about Magikarp. I don't think that you can. I want to put it like B, and I know that sounds like a
Me too.
joke, but Magikarp is so classic.
It's like
Like
fun.
I know. It's not even that it's funny. It's just it's cool.
It is cool.
It's a
Yeah.
red fish with the yellow.
I
fin.
think it looks
Golden.
cool.
Yeah,
Like, I
I,
literally
I
think
mean,
it looks
it's-
cool.
It's comically bad, you know?
Yes.
exactly. I could put it in B, honestly.
And then
So-
Gyarados, I'd put
I
like
could
an
put-
A.
I
I
could put Gyarados in A.
I think
I
so
put
too.
Gyarados in A.
So we want to do B for Magikarp, A for Gyarados.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because Gyarados is just so fucking cool. Like, who doesn't fucking like Gyarados? It's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Did-
100%,
yeah.
dude. Also, I think Mega Gyarados, I want to rate it because I think it looks unbelievably stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
think
it's like
Mega
E.
Gyarados is stupid.
Or F or something.
I'd say I
I'd
don't
probably
know.
put it in E if we were to rate it. So
E if we had to rate it, but I'd just rather unrank it.
Let's just unrank it. I just,
Sure.
for the record, I think Mega Evolutions are supposed to make the Pokemon look like more
Cooler.
menacing, and it just makes it look more like a fish and not a dragon.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean,
It's like
it's
a giant
version to
shrimp.
dark type, but
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, whatever.
yeah, no, but I
Okay. Yeah.
See,
no, I, get it.
Lapras, I would put Lapras in S. That's just
I
me.
think
I
I put Lapras
I
in B.
considered Lapras S for a second.
I would put Lapras in S.
I definitely considered that, but I think it might be A.
I think
I-
I think it's better suited in A.
I like
I mean-
B plus, but
I think A works.
I think Lapras is a very solid A, honestly. I think that is a fucking awesome Pokemon.
Yeah, you can't really.
I'll say A. I just don't think it can be above Gyarados and Gengar.
I agree.
For
No,
sure.
no,
For sure. You're right. You're right.
I think Lapras is one of the
Oh,
coolest.
God.
Pokemon. Ditto.
Okay. Ditto.
I mean,
Ditto's
I feel
like
like you can't put it
E.
in F, but
Ditto's like unrated for me, I think.
No, I really like Ditto. I really do.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's,
think it's D.
it's a very unique Pokemon. It's pretty
It
cute
is.
in its normal form, and then like
Yeah, it is.
the idea of like it just copying any other Pokemon is kind of cool.
It
You
is.
know?
Yeah. Keeping the eyes, you know.
Oh
The Ditto
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are we putting it in?
Personally, I'd put it in D.
D works for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Griffin.
Would you really compare it to Kakuna?
Yeah. I mean, I really care
Really?
for Kakuna, honestly. I could put Kakuna in F and I wouldn't care.
If Griffin wants to put it in C, I guess, but
No, I think it's D or E.
Okay, I mean,
Ditto's fine.
for the record, for anyone listening, I think Ditto's cool as fuck.
No.
I think it's fine.
I get
Dude,
that, but I just think it's D.
I used my first Master Ball on a Ditto because I thought it was rare.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding.
I got in Platinum, I used my Master Ball in a Whalmer. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I tried using my Master Ball on a trainer's Growlithe in yellow, so it just got wasted. It was like 8.
Alright, so Ditto D? Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ditto for D. I think.
Eevee. I feel like, I mean, Eevee.
I mean,
I don't
this
know.
is the one that I really wanted to talk about. I literally think it.
Before it became like the secondary mascot,
Yeah.
it would have been like SA for me.
S.
Now it's
Yeah.
probably like B plus A.
Oh.
I still
Hey.
think it retains it, even though with the second
Me-
mascot thing.
I think it's like A.
I think here's the thing. I think we've taken this whole like rating thing from more of like a broader scope. Like we've talked about other generations, and I think for the sake of that, Eevee deserves a high spot because it's so unique.
Yeah,
And they've
Eevee is one of my favorites, dude. Fuck, like.
yeah. I'd say
it's such a cool
maybe A.
concept that like you have.
maybe S actually.
I almost would be down for putting Eevee in S, but like
I don't think so.
I think it realistically is A.
I would probably go with A.
A's
I don't
good with
think
me.
it's-
I agree
don't
with
think it's-
A. I agree with A.
I
I
and
said
the other
S.
three. Wait, what'd you say?
I don't know what I said, but whatever I said, I meant to say A.
Yeah.
A works.
Eevee's
Alright. So what about Vaporeon? We'll start
So,
just go in order.
These
Vaporeon
three, I fucking love all three.
I-
I fucking love all
I
three.
love them all. I have to say, if I have to choose them, Vaporeon would be my least favorite.
What the
Ooh.
what?
Flareon would be my least.
I don't like Flareon.
Dude, I can't even say which one's my favorite and least favorite. I fucking adore all three.
I agree. I agree.
They
I-
all are really
I
cool.
think they're all A. I'm not even kidding. I really like all of them. Well, I guess I maybe could see like. I don't know. I really don't know. I like all three. They just feel right to me together. You know.
This
But-
might
What'd you say?
this might be a hot take, but I'd put Vaporeon and Jolteon in B plus, and Flareon in C.
Huh.
I could. Like.
Mm,
I would probably. I would put Vaporeon and Jolteon together, either
Yeah.
B plus or A, and then I'd probably put Flareon in either B plus or B. But I would want to have Flareon a tier lower because I don't think Flareon's
Really?
that cool.
I
really
don't like
think
Flareon at all.
What the fuck?
It's the only evolution I don't like.
What the fuck?
honestly-
I don't dislike it, but I don't like it.
Is it
I
only
agree.
because of the attack shit, or do you just not like the design?
I don't like the design.
I don't like the design. I think they could have made a cooler fire type.
Shit.
It just looks like
Oh,
another normal
that
type.
makes sense. I guess so.
I mean, I wouldn't say normal
I
type,
like
but
it. It looks cuddly.
I
Alright, so
fucking
how
love
about
Flareon.
we just start with Vaporeon. What would we put
Okay.
Vaporeon in?
A.
A or B plus.
I'd put it in A. Like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, A or B plus. I get that. Like, I think it'd be fine in B plus, but
I think.
A or
What
B
do you
plus?
think about Jolteon? I think
B plus.
Jolteon is B plus. I think.
I would put
I think
Jolteon in A.
Vaporeon needs to go in B plus too. Then.
I think they're all B plus. I'm not gonna lie.
I would
Now
be
that I'm
okay
kind of
with putting
thinking
them-
about it, I think they're all B
I think
plus.
they're all
Like,
B plus.
I would put them all in B plus.
I
mean,
guess, yeah.
yeah,
I would probably
yeah.
want to put Flareon in B, but
But I fucking love Flareon. I know you guys don't like it.
I
so
get it
guess
from
I
like a
get
like a
it.
cuddly aspect. I just don't really
Well, yeah, I just
think
think it
it
looks cool.
compares to the other two.
I kind of don't like. I mean, Jolteon's cool, but like,
The
Jolteon's
reason I
my
like
favorite.
Jolteon, to be honest, is from Pocket Pixels.
I know, me too. Yeah.
Okay,
Huh,
I'm
okay.
honestly okay with putting Flareon B.
I'm
I
okay
guess
if you
so,
put them all on B plus.
I think that's where they belong.
I think that, yeah, I agree.
I
agree.
think I don't think I can put any of them above or below each other. I think they're all very cool.
Mhm.
Alrighty, Porygon.
Porygon E. Or D,
What?
actually.
D.
No, Porygon D. Porygon
D.
D.
I don't really care for Porygon. I think Porygon 2 and Z are different situations, but
Yeah.
Porygon, I probably put Porygon in highest C.
Bro,
I put in D.
I have a Porygon sticker on my laptop. I'm just
That is
saying.
dope.
Oh yeah, I remember you got that.
Yeah. Dude, I think Porygon's cool. I think Porygon is like weird. Like, what the hell is it doing? Like, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
What the fuck is its purpose?
Yeah. I mean,
This is Porygon Community Day month.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I
I'm
think
in class today.
I could put it in Porygon. I don't know.
What are you thinking? What are we thinking, homies?
I really think it's D.
Me too.
D.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably put it in C.
Yeah. I mean, I would put it in D.
I would put it in B or B plus.
Oh my god.
I wonder if at some point we should have this one, and then we should all make our own for just Gen
I would-
1.
Actually,
and
I was
see what
making
happens.
I was making my own on the side for a while, and then it just was too much work, so I stopped doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We can do
Yeah.
it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it for sure.
Porygon. So Porygon C or D? Where are we gonna put it in?
C.
Porygon C, I guess. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
All right, Omanite and Omastar.
Man,
I
I don't
think
even
they're
have an
cool.
opinion.
No, I literally think they're cool.
As long as you guys don't put them in like B, I'm
I think-
fine.
I think they're the worst of the fossils.
What the fuck? Dude, there's no love for fucking Omanite. I swear.
I
to God.
like them better than
I actually
Kabuto.
do. I do love them a lot. You can't go
I
wrong.
think you got to put Omanite somewhere. I mean, it's literally Lord Helix from Twitch
I
plays
know.
Pokemon.
I know.
That's what I was
I
gonna
feel
mention.
But like,
Yeah.
I actually just like the design. I think it's hilarious.
I think Omanite's really cool. I got a shiny one when I was in Canada in Pokemon Go, so you know I have that for it.
I mean, I literally think Omastar is fucking awesome. I love that Pokemon.
It is
but
really cool.
I'd put Almanite over Omastar.
I would as well.
and I mean, we can not rate Omastar and put Omanite like in
No,
C.
I want to rate them both. They're both cool.
feel
I
like
Yeah.
think that they're both C. Then I mean, I would probably put them higher than that, but realistically, I'd say they're both C.
Before negotiating, I have them in both C right now.
Yeah.
both C's. I mean, I probably put Omastar in D, but if we want to put them both in C, that's fine with me.
What do you think, Finn?
Yeah, I think both C works. I don't know. I think they're cooler than that. I do.
Me fucking too. I literally think one of them is B at
like,
least.
I know
I
I
could
said
put
they're my least favorite of the fossils, but like I have high praise for the other fossils which are coming up. So
Right.
I could put Omanite in B. I couldn't put
Me too.
Omastar in B though. I don't really
Yeah.
care about
I like Almanite better than Omastar.
I do as well.
do we want to throw Omanite in B then?
I mean,
I'm okay with that. It's just up to you guys.
I love them both, and I think that they're both really cool. But I think it's fine if they're both C. Honestly.
Ben,
Yeah. That's what I think.
Want to keep them both C then?
Yeah, that's what I think. I do love them though. Unless,
Ben?
I mean, if you guys want to put Omanite in B, that's fine.
I'd like to put it in B.
I would.
Oh, well then let's put it in B. I'm
Okay.
down for putting it in B. I just didn't know if the others thought the same.
Yeah. Let's.
Right.
Omastar C.
Okay.
Omanite B.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, dude.
Kabuto, Kabutops.
or
I'd
Kabuto.
switch these two. I'd put Kabuto C, Kabutops B.
I might agree to, but I actually like Omastar better than Kabutops, which is not like very popular, I guess.
I like them the same, I guess.
I put them both in C personally, but actually, I mean, I really like horseshoe crabs. They're really cool.
I saw horseshoe crabs in the ocean the other
Yeah,
day.
me too.
They're,
Well,
like, swimming.
not the other day, but I've seen them before. They're really cool.
Yeah, it was a month or two ago. Yeah,
They're dope.
I would put Kabutops in B, and I'd probably put Kabuto in C.
I think they're both C.
Okay.
Ben, I know you like them. Do you think that they're B plus?
I love
or A?
Kabutops.
Yeah.
I personally, if I had to choose, I would put Kabutops like B plus.
I could put
But-
Kabutops in B.
If you guys want to do that, I'm okay with Kabutops being B.
I think let's put him in B. I think that's better.
But I love Kabuto, bro. That Pokemon is
too.
awesome. But
I would be chill about putting Kabuto was gonna be B for me originally. I just think it kind of looks ominous and looks pretty cool.
yeah, I think both of them are B. Yeah, that's fine. But I still like Omastar is just as good as the others as well.
Yeah,
I don't really think it.
Start personally.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Levi.
What are you guys saying?
They're saying Kabuto and Kabutops both B.
I guess.
What does that mean?
I'd put them both in C, but if you're gonna move them both to B,
I think I'd put at least one in C. I guess Kabuto is C, but like I really like Kabuto
I
a
like
lot.
Kabuto. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Kabuto.
you could convince me either one in B.
Yeah.
I originally was gonna put them both in C, but now that I'm thinking, I mean, I would think I would put Kabuto in B and Kabutops in C. But I know you guys like Kabutops, so it's up to you guys. I don't care.
I don't care at this point.
Yeah,
You
we've been talking about
convinced
it for a
me
while.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's
So
keep
what are we
both
doing?
in B.
that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. That's really fine with me, honestly.
Alright, final
Aerodactyl.
score, dude.
13 more. Counting Megas.
Aerodactyl, though.
Aerodactyl.
I
Eh.
think Mega Aerodactyl. Let's not rate.
Yeah.
And Aerodactyl's B for me.
C for me.
I think he's fine, but like, he might be C. I just don't think Aerodactyl's as good as like the others that we have in B.
Damn.
I would put Aerodactyl in B.
B or
I
C. for
think
sure.
Aerodactyl is better than all the fossils besides Ammonite, but C sounds better to me. But up to you guys.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
Finn would think B plus.
I was thinking A. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm a huge fan of Aerodactyl. Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's like a rock, like dragon.
Yeah,
I think that's
That's
super
fair.
dope.
it's
but
cool.
What about B?
I could put it in B.
I'll settle for B. That's fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
Snorlax.
Snorlax is
B
dope.
plus.
Snorlax is B for sure, in my opinion.
No, B plus.
I put it in B
It is
plus.
so iconic.
Okay,
And-
yeah. B plus is good. Honestly, Snorlax is very
Yeah.
iconic.
I
Solid
think it's-
ass Pokemon.
I think it's on the same tier as like Bulbasaur and Arcanine and them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, what did you name your Snorlax again, Griffin? Was it Booty Licker?
Yeah, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Didn't you have
Really
another
good.
one in PokeMMO?
Oh my god, I did.
I don't
What was
remember
his
your
name? Oh,
name.
it was like dude, I completely forgot.
Your Gyarados was George R.R. Martin.
Yeah. I had the
Um,
Gengar named Bulgarian government.
Charizard was.
Ajun Kiki Arlutit. Yeah.
Snorlax,
I don't remember what Snorlax was. That's weird.
Okay,
I'll
anyways,
remember it.
Snorlax B plus.
Yeah, Snorlax B plus. Snorlax B plus.
All right.
So the birds.
I will die
Yeah.
on a hill saying that Articuno is the best.
I would
So
put
here's the
Articuno-
thing. Here's the thing. This is the only one that I think I can solidly say is S. I literally think Articuno is S.
I could
I
put
agree.
Articuno in S.
I agree.
Wow,
I-
that's kind of
I can't put it in S.
Oh, you can't?
What?
Huh.
I was gonna say B plus. A is the highest I'll go.
What the
Wow.
hell?
And I
would
was
put
the one
Articuno
who's
in S.
Wait,
Articuno-
really? You don't think it's S?
Okay.
not. If it's S, we have to put Gengar and.
We'll
Gyarados.
we'll put some other stuff in S. I think after.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we can look back quickly.
For right
Yeah.
now, I guess I'll agree S.
All right. Zapdos.
B.
I mean, should an S be unanimous?
Should S be unanimous?
I think we'll get there.
Because I
We
mean,
can
I feel like
edit it.
I feel like
think our reactions. It was 3 of us saying S.
Yeah.
I
For
mean,
sure.
at first I was like, I will die on a hill. This is the best of the three.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as it's accompanied by 2 other Pokemon in S,
Sure.
that's cool with me.
That's fine. That's fine.
all right.
Oh shit.
So
Um,
Zapdos.
Zapdos and Moltres both B for me. I don't really care for either of them, honestly.
I
think
don't
they're
like
cool.
Moltres. Moltres is
they're
like a
both
D
cool.
for me.
I wouldn't put it at D, but I think I'd put it like B or C.
I think
Finn?
they both deserve B.
I would put them both in B. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's what I would do, honestly. I think they're both great. But like, yeah.
All right.
Dratini.
This is the final stretch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
Dratini.
sure. So Dratini is like maybe B plus for me.
I'd say B plus.
Yeah, I really like Dratini a lot.
Okay, actually B plus because
B plus.
yeah
Yeah.
I'd say B
Yeah.
plus for Dratini. Dragonair is like a C
B
or
B C.
B or C. Yeah.
C.
What do you guys think? C. I think Dragonair is pretty solidly C. Yeah. But Dragonite.
A or S.
A.
It's
it'd be
A or
A or
I'm
S.
cool with either of those.
Let's put it in A for now. That's what I think, and
Let's
we'll
put it
talk
in
about that.
Okay.
We'll promote 2 A's at the end. I think,
Only two?
or more. We'll talk.
Okay,
about
we'll
it.
see. Okay, let's do Mewtwo and Mew.
All right.
Yeah.
So Mewtwo.
I fucking love Mewtwo.
This is tough for me.
First of all, let's not rate the megas. I don't think they're very cool.
No,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like either of them.
All right. So Mewtwo then.
Mewtwo for now is A, I think, or maybe B plus actually.
I put it in B, so
I
B
would
plus
put-
is cool.
B
I would put
plus.
Mewtwo in A.
I put it in
I think
A plus.
Mewtwo's dope as hell.
I think it is too.
I mean,
Me
it's
too.
literally like a close
Yeah.
demon thing.
But I really like Mewtwo.
Or you could convince me A.
Me too.
It's just like it's a scientific experiment. Like
Mewtwo is
monstrous-
It is
so
so
classic, man.
Oh,
It's
we
so
got-
like-
bad.
We have to put it in A.
I think Mewtwo's A. Mew is cute as fuck. So
I would put
I,
Mew in A as well.
Mew.
I think
Plus.
Mew is definitely A or B plus.
I agree.
So I'd put it in A personally.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, that's fine with me.
All right, cool. So now we want to go through A and see if, like which ones we want to promote to S.
Yes. So
To recap the ones we have in A for the viewers or listeners, I should say. We have Charizard, Charizard X, Alakazam, Gengar, Gyarados, Lapras, Eevee. I don't know if we put Articuno there or not, but maybe
Yeah.
Articuno. Dragonite, Mew, and Mewtwo.
okay. So here's what I think. I think Articuno is S. I really do.
I
agree.
Like, I think that Articuno has to be S. I just think it's, like, so good. Like,
Yeah.
such a good design.
I've always loved it.
Me too. I just think it's so cool. Then what? I mean, you agree, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Articuno video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Um.
I think if I had to promote, I'd definitely promote Gengar. Can we agree on that? That Gengar's S.
I think Gengar.
I think maybe personally I would keep it A, but I do see why you would put it in S. Yeah, so that's fine. Gengar is a very classic, incredible Pokemon, so I'd say it's S.
Yeah.
Ben,
I could put Gengar in S.
for unanimous decision, Gengar gets promoted.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
S Pokemon.
Okay.
So we have Articuno, Gengar. Do we want to try and at least change one more to S?
Well, I will say, we don't have to force it.
Yeah,
Let's
don't
just-
force it.
yeah.
But
If
I
I did,
think-
it would be Gyarados, personally.
For one thing, Charizard and Charizard X are A. Like, I don't think they're
Yeah.
S.
I don't think either of us would go to S.
I think
think-
Mew and Mewtwo are A. I think
Yeah.
they're cool, but they're not like stand out. You know.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
I could personally put Mewtwo in S, but if you guys, you
I-
guys seem pretty.
I might be able to, but I
I
think
would
A
not.
might be better.
Yeah.
So what about? If I was looking at this list and I could choose one to put in S, personally for me it would be Lapras. But
Yeah,
I would keep Lapras in A.
Yeah.
I think
what
I
do you,
would.
Ben and Levi, what would you guys want to put in S if you got to choose by yourself, or would you not?
Gyarados? My number one choice would be Gyarados. I love
My-
Gyarados.
Mine is pretty obvious. I would make Alakazam S. I think.
We can't decide on one. I guess we could just leave those two.
I
But
kind of.
and what about you?
I like where the S and A are at. I think Articuno and Gengar are just like iconic and cool. Their design is cool.
I mean, Dragonite though.
Dragonite's pretty cool.
But I don't know if I would put it.
None of you agreed with me on Gyarados. Dragonite's my second choice, but
Gyarados is so cool, man.
It is.
This is kind of hard. I don't know if I would. And then there's Eevee. Compared to all of these incredibly powerful Pokemon, there's Eevee.
Yeah. Do we want to just leave it with those two?
I think so. That
I think
be my
it-
pick.
Feels like there should be something
Incomplete.
else, though. It feels like there should be something else. But
the only out of the three that I would promote, it would be Gyarados, Eevee, and Dragonite.
I think for me, it would probably be Alakazam, Eevee, or Dragonite.
Okay, so Finn, what are your top three?
I don't want to.
In no order. Okay,
Yeah.
Fuck. Ben.
Top three. What? Sorry.
Like, if you the three, I guess. If you had to promote one of these to S, would it be
what?
what-
Lapras, like I said.
any others besides Lapras?
Dragonite. Or Mewtwo.
I think it's fine how it is. I think we did a really bang-up job on this. I don't think that there's anything... It feels like there should be something else in S, but I just can't.
We can't agree on a unanimous decision, so I'm
Yeah,
okay with leaving just Articuno and Gengar.
yeah.
I think we did a pretty good job.
And just quickly, I know we're like way over time, but I want to ask, what do you guys think about the Galarian forms for the birds?
Oh, Articuno's is dope.
No,
I think
besides
Articuno's
Articuno,
cool.
I'd put Articuno in like S or B.
Yeah.
A. Not S, because I don't know anything about it.
Right.
I think Galarian Articuno looks dope as hell. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
purple, the same color, but purple with like lasers, and it's psychic type instead, but it still
It
has
is
a
super
nice
cool.
move. I feel like Griffin. I feel like that's kind of like your thing, you know? It's like Articuno,
Right?
your Pokemon turned purple,
Right?
and it's like,
God, it's so fucking cool.
I like it so much. Besides being Articuno, just because the Ghost Oricorio is my favorite, and it looks like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
It does. It's so cool. I wish it
Right.
was Psychic Ice instead of Psychic Flying, though.
That would
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's fun to keep the flying because you know it is.
Yeah,
flying.
it's a bird.
Don't want to
I
have
get
like another loop in that situation.
Yeah. Anyways, holy shit, that was like 3 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
it was
So-
well worth it.
It was
If you-
worth. That I actually had a good time.
If you listen to all of this, yeah.
Who wants to do the outro?
Do we? Are we
Ben,
gonna?
do the outro.
Okay.
Wait.
What? Go ahead, guys. Sorry.
I don't know if this is something we can decide now or decide after the fact. Are we gonna keep doing like all of the next episodes until we finish ranking them, or
I
are we
would
gonna
be
do gap episodes?
Totally cool with that.
I think
be
we should do
down.
that.
What'd you
I
say?
don't know.
First, alright, go Finn.
I think it's a lot. I think we should kind of like.
Yeah, space it out.
I love this episode, but like, holy crap! Like,
Yeah, it was long.
we cannot like, and obviously I know like, Gen 2 won't take as long and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But this, I feel like we should do this every once in a while, but I think we should mix it up
Yeah.
with our regular content.
We will.
Yeah, we can do it like every 2 or 3, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been the Cloutcast. Today we ranked all 151. Actually, more than that because of the extra forms. But the Kanto Pokemon from Generation 1, plus some of their additional forms from Alola and Galar.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed listening to this. I know it was it was pretty hectic.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of fun, and I'm sure it's fun to listen to at times. Yeah, make sure to check us out on all of our platforms for this episode. the picture of our final tier list will be on YouTube. So be sure to check that out if you want to. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at thecloutcastofficial@gmail.com. And yeah, thank you all for listening or watching, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
See you, everyone.